Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new adventure. We have spent a lot of time in our hardcore world building incredible things, all while nearly dying. Although I have yet to die in that world, I wanted to begin a new journey inside of Minecraft's Create mod. This mod adds trains, factories, elevators, windmills, and so many more things that bring life into Minecraft. I will be using the All of Create mod pack, which comes with the base Create mod, a bunch of its add-ons, Farmer's Delight, Oh the Biomes We've Gone, which adds over a dozen new biomes and structures into the world, as well as a few others. I have also added Steam and Rails and Lithosphere to create more interesting world generation. The goal of this series is to just build incredible cities and kingdoms that span across the world and incorporate different architectural styles that are also all connected together through various rail systems. If you all are excited to see what it is we end up creating, or even have suggestions of your own things for me to build, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out, and I would also greatly appreciate it. I also created a new Discord server, which is linked in the description if you all would like to join that as well. I have been looking forward to this for a good while now, so let's go ahead and let's get started, shall we? Here we are inside of our lovely world. We are surrounded by pumpkins and sheep. Thank God we are surrounded by sheep. Oh, we got some maple wood. No! No! Oh, well, I guess I get the wool. Oh, you don't like this sheep? You didn't like this sheep. Thanks for the free wool, buddy. No, go get the other sheep. I need one more wool. Come on. Don't tell me you're hungry already. Or full. No? What's wrong with this sheep? There we go. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Thank you. So as I said, this mod is mainly just the Create mod. There are a few other mods in here as well. And I have wanted to do Create for so long. I'm so excited to actually be doing it, and I hope you all are excited as well to see what amazing things we go ahead and build in this series. Definitely going to be a slow start, but once we go ahead and get all of our farms up and running, we're definitely going to be getting somewhere. I have also added the Create power loading mod, so I have chunk loader, so that we'll be able to go ahead and have farms throughout the world and then bring them to a central location if need be. I am really looking forward to the train systems. That is like high up on my list of things I cannot wait to use. And let's go off exploring, shall we? Actually, let's make a bed first so I can actually sleep some. Oh wait, can I make a sleeping bag actually? I can. Lithosphere and Oh the Biomes We've Gone is definitely going to make for some very good scenic places across the map once we go ahead and get all of our railway systems in. It's definitely a main reason why I had those mods. While Oh the Biomes We've Gone is already part of this mod pack, I just added Lithosphere just to kind of smooth out the terrain a little bit and also make mountains like insane. I want to try to find a village. That would be useful. Something else that would be useful would be more food. I probably should have killed more sheep because I'm not seeing any animals out here. Ooh, hello. Are you all peaceful? Hello? You good? I'm not going to attack them because they'll probably attack back. Alright, first night is going to be spent right here because I want to cook up my food. Look at that sleeping bag. It looks like the pillow is just an iron block. Oop, I see buildings. Little fox. Oh, it's a baby fox. So cute. A pumpkin burrow. What do I do with it? I'm going to take these lanterns. I'll take the candles. I don't need anything else. Is that really all that's going to be in all these chests? Please tell me no. Please tell me there's actually going to be some decent things. What? Are you a pumpkin warden? Okay. I guess those are the villagers. You're not going to get angry at me if I steal all your lanterns, are you? No? Okay, good. Thanks. Well, at least we're good on food for a good while. What the heck is that? Okay, we got a bunch of airships in the air. Cool. Definitely want to make our way up to those. I think those will be filled with a bunch of Create stuff. So definitely want to make our way up to there eventually. I'm going to take this book because it'll be useful. Pumpkin. Of course it's pumpkin. Why am I shocked? More pumpkins. It's just pumpkins. Everywhere. Pumpkins. Is there anything special in these buildings or is it just more pumpkins? It is just more No, there's no brewing stand. I was kind of... Ooh. Yep. Taking these. Well, this village sucked. Oh, I see a smokestack. Please be a better village, please. Ooh, that's a different village. Go check out that one. Alright, well this is good. I might not even have to go farming for cows or anything if all the villages have this many bookshelves. Interesting. I am already running out of space. Cows, yes, I can get their leather, right, and then make a backpack, I think. Yes, I just need 4 pieces of leather, 4 string, and a chest. Alright, cows, you didn't give me any leather. Now I have to kill your friend. You didn't give me any leather either. Do not tell me that was all the cows. That's a baby crow, and it is adorable. I will not kill you. You get to live. String. Please tell me you all have some string somewhere. String. Nope. You got soap. I don't know what I'm gonna do with soap, but there's soap. Ooh, we got moss. Definitely taking that. Ooh, and a spore blossom. Yes, perfect. Now I don't have to go find a lush cave. String? Nope, no string. Iron sword, though, I'll take that. String! This isn't enough, but it's a start. Wait, has there been other cobwebs? Hi! You are early. Do you have any string for me? Nope. Worth it. Actually, I do want these tomato seeds. I can only get 1? Are you kidding me? Ooh, perfect. Hello, buddy. Give me your string. Ow. Perfect. What was it? It was this, and this. Perfect. Iron pickaxe. Perfect. Forget mining. I'm just gonna go loot villages. Diamonds! These guys are loaded. What's in you? Obsidians, gold. What have you got? Fire protection. Curse of vanishing. Awesome. I'll put that on. Why not? Oh my god. Look at the amount of stuff in here. I'm gonna leave all this stuff in here for now, and I will come back for it later. Now, there's actually an area I want to go back to, and that's where we're going to be building our starter base. And another thing I totally forgot I can actually do now, I can have shaders on now. Absolutely amazing. So I'm not sure if I want to keep the shaders on or not for now. I'll keep them on for a little bit. If you all have any suggestions on shaders you would like me to use, please be sure to go ahead and let me know. Maybe some lighter ones than this one. I don't want to go too crazy with the shaders, but if you have like something that's a little bit more subtle than this, definitely go ahead and let me know. And more pumpkins. Why are there so many pumpkins? And an iron axe. The set is now complete. Ooh. I have cabbage seeds, right? I'm pretty sure I do. Here we go, back to the river. We're going to be going ahead and we're going to be setting up our starter base right over there in that little section right there. Look at the water. It is beautiful. Oh, you little raccoons. What is this? Oh, a maggot. Gee, thanks. You can have that there, buddy. Ow. There we go. We've got ourselves all set up here. I put all the stuff in the chest. We're going to go ahead and smelt up some food. And then I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to see if we can't find a cave. I haven't seen a single cave yet, so we're just going to dig down and see if we can't find one just right here. Also, don't think I mentioned this, but it's important to note that I am, of course, not in hardcore. I don't really feel like worrying about dying too much. I just want to be able to go ahead, peaceful builds, and just, you know, not have to worry about dying. Since I am going mining, I did turn off the shaders. Let's just start going down right here. Hopefully we can find a cave fairly quickly. Oh great, water. That's what I wanted to dig into. They all seem very small. What did I just touch? I have also gone ahead and made myself a little bit of a side rule for this series. Basically, as soon as I get a train set up to a new area or city, I am not going to fly to that city with the elytra. I will have to take the train. That way we can, you know, at least admire our work and everything. I'll definitely be doing some terraforming along each of the railways so we can have some scenic views and all that fun stuff. What are you? Don't. Ah, that hurt a lot. Oh, also, I did turn off mob griefing as I don't want creepers blowing up my stuff or endermen stealing my blocks. Hi. You don't see me? Okay. Bye. There's nothing. What? Hi. Are we cool? Are we cool? Okay, we're cool. Well, I can get myself a diamond pickaxe now. Don't. I heard you. Don't shoot me. I'm just collecting my zinc in peace. Stay down there. There's like a really big cave, like over here. I want to. Don't. What? Why? What? Huh? Why am I not moving? It sees you. What? What sees me? You can't do that to me. Oh, you see me. Hi. What do you do? Where is it? Where'd it go? This is not supposed to be a horror mod. This is not supposed to be a horror mod. I know it's October, but go away. Okay, that actually freaked me out. Why is that a thing? Ooh, diamonds. Perfect. More diamonds. Perfect. Zombies. Not perfect. Get down there. Bye. What is that thing? No! Nuh-uh! Uh-oh. 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 I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Nuh-uh. Why is there a centipede? Get out of here. I need a bow. There's too many terrifying things. Oh my god. Ew. Oh my god. Oh, you hurt. Okay. Did like half my health. Well, see, this is why I'm not in hardcore mode. I wasn't expecting that to do that. I also swapped my sword to my offhand. I don't know how I did that. Hopefully that thing despawns. Oh, great. There's even more terrifying things here. Look at me. How do I transfer items? Thank you. All right. No, it's still here. Nope. 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 This was a successful mining journey, everybody. Those diamonds are his. He can keep those. I don't want them. Really do want those diamonds. Please be more than one. Really? Where'd it go? Oh, hi. No. Oh, I hear a baby zombie. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, it's so bad. It's all bad. Everything is bad. Everything is horrible. Nope. I'm escaping now. Actually done. Actually done. I got the diamonds. Jesus! Where did you... Huh? Where? Get me out of here. Okay, well, now I have a new problem. I don't know how my mining contraptions are gonna work if I have those things running around. Ow! Ow! Stop! Why does everything want to kill me in this world? Go, diamond pickaxe. Maybe a diamond sword. Diamond sword and axe? Yeah, why not? Hold off on the diamond armor for now. Alright, I think it's time I actually start focusing on specific items to gather for my base. I do have a schematic for the base. I do have Lightmatic installed. So let's go ahead and let's get a material list. And then I think just do a big old material gathering montage here, because there is so much stuff I have to get. If we go into here, you can see our material list of all of the things we're going to need for this base. I need a lot of copycat slabs. Of course, all the redwood stuff, or not redwood stuff. I do need redwood, so I need to find a redwood biome. I don't know where I'm going to find that. Hey, we have a lot of things. A lot of copycat slices. That's where I need the zinc. Fortunately, I do believe, yep, we have nature's compass on here, so I need to make one of those. And let's see where a redwood biome is. Well, this isn't looking good. It's still searching. It's, oh my god. Hey! Hello, turtle, or terrapin, because we can't just call you a turtle, apparently. How you doing? Oh my god. It's 11,000 blocks that way? Oh boy. Alright, everybody sit back and enjoy this, I guess. Look at that thing. It's gigantic. I am not draining that. Look at that thing. That looks insane. Anyway, back to the montage. What the heck? Get away from me, whatever you are. I need this thing to load faster, please. Get away, get away, get away. What the heck? Go away, go away, get 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 away. Get me out of the water. Nope, stay in the water. Run! There it is. Oh my god. So long, so far. Giant ants. Stay away from me. Do not kill me now that I just got here. I'll be so mad. We're here now. That's what matters. I'm going to get some saplings so that I don't have to come back here in the near future. That took me 35 minutes to get all the way over here. And I still have to go all the way back. That looks cool. Yeah, I definitely would like to build around here at some point. Okay, that should be enough, I think. See, this is why I got lithosphere. This is cool. This is interesting. If you add like some trees and stuff around here, this place will be really cool. Have like a rail going around. See, that's what this is what I'm so excited for. Stop stabbing me! I have got to go all the way back to here. Right there is our area. Oh, wait, what's that? I'll find out later. There's so much ocean in between. But yeah, I will see you all once I am back there. And we are back, finally. It only took me a little while. I just realized my helmet is under my hood. Never noticed that before. Anyway, we are back here. We've got all of our stuff thrown in here. I got a bunch of stuff, but I think now I need to go ahead and continue gathering up the rest of our stuff. Oh, actually, nope. I got a waste stone. That's another thing I do have in this mod. Now, I will be using the waste stones, but I'll probably use them for just like in between the city travels. Not like going from one city to another. Those I will take the trains, but to get from like one side of the city to the other, I will have like maybe 2 or 3 waste stones per city, just so I, don't have to run across the entire thing all the time. So I think I'm going to go ahead right now, and we're just going to go into a material gathering montage, and then probably straight into a building time lapse as well, actually, so we can just get our starter base all set up right here. I should probably clear out all this. You all don't have to go ahead and see that, but I will do a quick little montage here because there are so many things I have to grab. I have been going ahead here and I've been getting a bunch of resources to build this base here. We almost have everything, almost, kind of. I also upgraded my backpack up to gold, but unfortunately, I am pretty much out of iron and also running low on andesite alloy, and I haven't even made half of the create stuff that I need to make. So we're going to go ahead. There is a giant castle all the way over here, I saw. And we're going to go loot that, and hopefully I can get myself enough iron, or maybe just the create machines themselves. That would be ideal. Also, quick note, I have had to go ahead and do something. I had an issue with, I had done some replay mod things. I had recorded some of those, but those are actually gone now because all of the textures are messed up, apparently. And so I had to basically reload the world and then create a new version and then copy the old version over. So everything is the same except for all of the areas that I did not explore are now harshly cut off like this. Because when the world generates, even though I use the world's same seed, the biomes spawn differently. So basically like all of the added things like trees and stuff are just cut in half basically. Or if you go over here, you just have a sharp line where the ice is cut. For the most part, the terrain is fine, but we will have just a bunch of random like trees and icebergs now that are just cut along all of those edges. But hopefully this has fixed the problem, and I won't have this problem again. But there we go. We have giant castle. Hopefully there is some iron in there. Hopefully. And hopefully there's not a whole lot of evil things. I also may or may not have died in between recordings. I went back down underground to go ahead and get some stuff, and I got blown up. Villager fortress. Uh-oh. Dang it. Where is it? There it is. Don't shoot me. Haha. Alright, come on. We're gonna get through this. Ow! It's my face! Alright, well, I got some replacement armor. Actually, I should probably do that. Raid? Wait, why is there a raid? What? Huh? When did a raid start? Nope, I'm only here for specific things. I will come back for everything else later. I only want iron and andesite. Where are these guys? It sounds like they're right beside me. Nothing. Ooh, lots of gold. Ooh, and rose quartz. Yes, please. Take that as well. Yes, there we go. This is what I need. What the heck is that? Yes, iron. That is what I need. Quit making so much noise. I'll get to you all eventually. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm dead. I'm dead. They all killed each other. Oh my god, that was so close. Run for it. I gotta... Holy! Let me out! No! No! Oh my god, why was there so many in there? Well, my inventory's empty now. I didn't even clear any of the spawners, so now... Oh boy, this is gonna hurt. I wasn't here. Oh my lord. Look at all this stuff. I need to get my stuff first. Run. That one spawner made all of them? Oh, well, now I know why I started a raid. Do not hit this lever. What if I do hit the lever? What happens? I want to know. I gotta do it. I gotta hit the lever. Oh! I shouldn't have touched the lever. Oh, diamonds. I'm just gonna take a nap. Mr. Bear, please stay out there. Ow! Okay, I should not have done that. What else is in here? There's something else growling to my left. Something else over here. Are those tigers? I want to go back outside. Oh, shoot. Outside's over there. Why can't I run? Why can't I run? What was that? Why couldn't I move? I couldn't move. Why? Well, that's what I get for pulling the lever. That's on me. That's my bad. It's right. Come on. How am I supposed to get that? If I go in there, are they gonna... Oh my god. Where's the other tiger? Get rid of something so I can get my backpack. Oh. Oh. Run. Goodbye. Stay in there. What the heck? Okay. So what? So they're peaceful then? Oh, here we go. This is what we needed. Ooh, a mending iron sword. Be cool if it was a diamond one. Curse of... Really? Ooh, fire protection and unbreaking 3. Gonna take that. Protection 3, unbreaking 3. Yep, taking that. And protection 3 versus Frostwalker. Yep, taking those. Ooh, yes, block of raw iron. That I definitely need. Is that it? I went up that tower. I went up that tower. Excuse me? Where? I think we're good to leave. I think that's all we're gonna get. 39 iron, blocks of raw iron, that's definitely good. Did not get any create machines, but at least I got a bunch of iron and andesite and stuff. There we go. 2 mechanical presses. That was the main thing I needed. What did I get? I should probably be looking at what these rewards give me. Okay, just XP. Oh joy, shaft. Yeah, I went and I stole the encased fans from that village over there. I actually need 2 more, though. which I can't make until I actually put down these presses. So I'm gonna go ahead here and we're just gonna get started. I have all of the stuff to at least start the house. I just am missing the stuff for the actual create machines, but that's okay. I can add that in afterwards. So let's go into a time lapse, which will hopefully work. Hopefully, please have the right textures. Or maybe, who knows, maybe I'll just throw it in anyway with the wrong textures and you all can see the mess in which I had to deal with. And if any of you have any suggestions on how I could fix that, because I'm able to fix it on the world, but I can't fix it once the recording has already been made. So if you have a suggestion on that, do let me know. Other than that, though, let's go ahead and let's get into a time lapse. There we have it. We have got our starter base all fully built up. This took me quite a while to build, but I am incredibly happy with how it turned out. I absolutely love the redwood, especially using the copycat slices above the windows to have like a little bit of a frame over them. I really like that. It also makes it pop a little bit. I need to get rid of all of these blueberry bushes. We've also got our first little create farm right here, going around collecting our wheat. Super simple. It's also super small. But I'm not planning on using too much wheat, so I don't really need it to be that big. I also have various other things over here, and apparently I missed some. Go ahead and put that in a second, but I have at least all of the base Farmer's Delight stuff in here, the tomatoes, onions, and the cabbage in here, and a little bit more wheat. Got our sugarcane growing down there as well. Come up here, we got a bunch of benches and stuff. We can go ahead and we can just sit here and chill on our front porch, which is absolutely amazing. Head on in here. We have got quite a bit of decoration in here. I think this is probably one of the better interiors I've ever done, especially this. Our little workshop over here, create workshop. Took a little bit of messing around to try and get everything to actually work out. I'm sure there's probably a more efficient way to do it, but I don't care. I think it looks great. We've got all of the base ones, I think. Oh, I actually still need to add in an axe and a knife into those, and then that will be done. But we've got our press here. We have a washer, so we have 2 slicers. We got 3 mills. We got 2 mixers, another press on the side, and of course this melter, I believe. And I've also gone ahead and started sorting all of our stuff. Of course, this is not going to be our main storage. We're going to be moving out of here probably very soon, as I definitely need something a little bit more, how do you say, usable, because running back and forth between all the chests is not just very usable in Create. And then of course we head up here. I did not record this bit as it's a little bit cramped in here, but we've got our bedroom in here. We also have these fancy paintings, which are awesome. I love those. Got a little cuckoo clock in here. We have got just storage all over the place. Rather than like having just a dedicated storage room, I have obviously a few chests up here, but I've got things like this, the side table, and the cabinets and the drawers. Like all of these I can use for storage in the future if I really do need it, but I probably will start using like vaults in the future course, we also have all of the Farmer's Delight stuff. I think this is all the Farmer's Delight stuff set up right here. I think I'm actually missing a frying pan. That might be the only thing I'm missing. Got ourselves a little chair here so we can watch the sunset. And just a little workstation right here to also hide. I have got a couple cog wheels that are encased back there. And I also got these guys. They're awesome. They're actually super easy to make. This is what I needed the crossbows for. You just need a crossbow and then some stone. And if you noticed, I do have fire tick off, so I can specifically do this. I don't want things to be burning, and I don't really want to be having to worry about that. So fire tick is also turned off. I don't remember if I said that or not, but that is, of course, why it's not burning. And it looks absolutely incredible with shaders in here. Actually, this is really nice. I did not realize how nice it was in here. It's very homey and very cozy, especially as the sun is just coming up over there. This is great. I really should turn shaders on more often. Come out here. Oh, it looks amazing and beautiful and everything is amazing. But this is our humble beginnings to our Create series. We are, of course, going to expand far beyond this, building lots of incredible things, cities, kingdoms, fortresses, storage rooms, farms, mines, anything and everything you can think of. We are going to be building it and, of course, connecting all of them with our trains. What is happening to me? I'm falling through the map. This is not good. I better not die. Hello? Game? Endless void? Well, I guess this is my fate now. I will just fall for eternity. Oh, yay! Alright, we're good. Everything worked out. In today's episode, we're going to continue with building here. We're going to build a lot. We are going to be building a windmill, which is going to power ourselves an iron farm right here, as well as an elevator to go down into the mines. So that is lots to build in this episode. Let's go ahead and let's get started on gathering the materials for our windmill. First I need to go ahead and clear out this area of all these trees. I've been gathering some materials here and there. I went ahead and I made a mechanical saws. If you do this and just do this, it cuts down the whole tree, which is absolutely amazing. Saves me so much time. I'm hoping that I have gathered enough of everything in between episodes that I'll be able to just grab it and start building. The elevator, I'm definitely going to need to go ahead and grab some stuff for that, as I'm not fully ready for that. We need to go ahead and make things like drills and stuff like that. Let's just go ahead right here. We're going to flatten this out a little bit so we actually have space to put this thing. Here we go, all nice and flattened. There's a little bit I need to go ahead and fix once the actual building is in, but for now I think this is good. So let's go ahead and let's take a look here. This isn't too bad. Awesome. Let's go ahead and let's grab some materials, and then let's go ahead and we can go right into a nice little building time lapse. We'll do a building time lapse for this windmill, and that gives me the perfect opportunity to do this. Let's see, how long does that take? Oh, it's gonna take a while. This is not going very fast. Okay, that's fine. Can I put more than a stack? Nope, I cannot. Okay, well, I'll just let that run for a little bit then, I guess. This is a slight problem. Lush dirt cannot be used to make coarse dirt, and I am only surrounded by lush dirt. There we go. I think that is now everything all ready to go. I do believe we are ready. I think that's it. That is actually not a lot. I thought that would have been more. So I finished some quests. Just experience. Why can't you give me some cool stuff? Now that we got all that stuff ready to go, let's go ahead and throw this into a time lapse and get our windmill all built up. Hold it, I'm actually missing something. I forgot one thing. It's very important. I'm missing my glue. There we go. Now we can go ahead and get started. Whoop, no. Let's not walk around holding the glue. That's bad. Now we can do it. And there we have it. We have got our beautiful little windmill right here spinning around, creating power. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I of course kept it in the same style as our house with the spruce, what am I saying? Spruce logs as like pillars, and then we have the oak and pine wood on the inside. And then of course I went ahead and I added these nice little flower pots under the windows, and then we have a nice little, what is that, A-frame roof up at the top. And if you come right in here, we got nothing, but we have the power going all the way down and underground, and I have actually brought it all the way over to here, as this will be our next project for today. We've got it right there, and we are going to dig this down to bedrock, but I am not going to do it myself. We are going to use drills. Let's go ahead. We're going to put the rope pulley right there, put the power right there, and then I need to do this. Yep, that. Go. All of those are up, and then I also need blocks. I need blocks. Blocks would help. I believe if I hit C, yep, I can crawl, which is perfect for this. Head, glue all of this together, and this will dig it down to bedrock for us. I won't have to actually do anything. Yes, that worked. Perfect. So this is going to be supplying our power for not just the elevator I'm about to make, but also the iron farm we're going to be putting here in a second. It is enough power. I don't know if it'll be enough power for anything else. How do I turn this thing on? What am I doing wrong? Ah, there we go. Okay, it was just the wrong way. Okay. Well, there we go. So now that's going to go ahead, go down. And while that goes down, we can go ahead and make our iron farm. That can just go ahead and do its thing. Hopefully there's no water or anything down there. Oh well, fingers crossed. Anyway, on to the iron farm. First, that means taking a trip over to the ocean so I can get ourselves some kelp so I can make some conveyor belts. Hey, no, you get away from me. Stop it. No, you worked hard for this bread. Alright, let's go. I don't know how many belts well, I do know how many belts I'm gonna need. I just don't know how much kelp I'm gonna need, so we're just gonna get a lot. Oh my god, underwater looks amazing with these shaders. We will do some underwater builds. Ow, ow, what? Huh? What's happening? These bushes are hurting me, but they're so shiny. That's misleading. Ow. That's drowning. That is drowning. Definitely have to get a kelp farm going at some point. If I want to use belts, which I definitely want to use belts, and also kind of need to use belts. I have a fun idea for a kelp farm, which we can do later. I might make a small kelp farm to begin with, but I have an idea for a fun big one. Stop it. I worked hard for that bread. Just run before any more of them get me. Took like 10 pieces of my bread. I'm pretty sure I had 43 when I came over here. Look at our windmill. It's so nice. It's so, I love movement. This is such a weird thing to say. I love movement in Minecraft. It makes everything feel so much better. Let's go check on our drill. I don't know if it broke because I unloaded the chunk. Hopefully not. It would appear as though it did. I need to reapply this. What happened? Okay. Got it. Let's not unload the chunk then. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a campfire set up to dry this kelp, so we're just gonna have to smelt it normally. So let me go ahead and get the rest of the stuff for our iron farm, and then I'll bring you guys back and I'll actually build it with you all so you can see how it is, it works and everything. And just like that, this is everything we are going to need for our iron farm, apart from I will still need some lava, as well as I need the drills, which I'm gonna take back from our drill from there. I'm not going to make more drills. So let's go ahead and let's start building this thing, shall we? I have got the power coming. Nope, I don't have the power coming up through here. I thought I had the power coming up through here. Anyway, the power is going to come from here. It's going to come up through here. But actually, I should probably grab the drills first. Fortunately, this is actually done. I had brought it up, and if I look right, I can't look right in there because it's blocked. I need some blocks. 1 second. Also, as you can see, I believe that hit bedrock down there. I'm pretty sure it did. Looks like it anyway. I only need 4 drills. Alright, let's deposit everything. We did get a fair amount of things just from that alone. We got some diamonds. We got some raw zinc. I don't think I got any iron. Oh, unless it's up here. Oh, I got some iron. There we go. Not bad. And then in that chest right in there, I think it's just a bunch of deep slate and stuff. But we can go ahead and grab that in a moment. For now, let's do this farm. So first off, to make iron, You can only farm iron nuggets, which you get by washing gravel, and you get gravel by milling cobblestone, and then of course you get cobblestone by making a cobble generator with water and lava. So I'm going to start by placing 4 drills up here like this, and then we want to go ahead and surround these with copycat panels. These could technically just be blocks, but I'm going to use panels for it. So I want to make sure we do the other side right here. And it's raining. Fantastic. Thank you, Minecraft. Wow, the rain actually looks really nice for shaders. So here we go. So in Create, you are able to... What am I saying? You are able to waterlog drills, which is perfect and what we need this for exactly. First, though, I need to go ahead down here and just put in a shaft across here. And then grab a belt and bring it all the way over to, I believe, here. Help if I put down another shaft. So let's go ahead and let's put 2 shafts right here. This will be the end, and then I also want to put 2 shafts right here. Nope, right there, because this is where the power is going to be coming out of. And then we just want to go ahead and take our belts and bring them all the way across. Right there. And right there. Wait, that only used... Huh? I did not need to make that many belts. Okay, well, duly noted for next time I go to do anything with belts. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put chutes right here. So the cobblestone will get made right here. It'll go into the chutes and then go right onto the belt. Let's go ahead and let's make the cobble generator first. Well, finish building the cobble generator. So let's grab our water buckets. And if we just... Nope, do have to put blocks under these, so we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to put andesite casings, because I like them and they're cool, although I probably should not be using andesite casings for our builds in the future. And I think I'm also going to put... Whoops. No, come on. You know what I want. Now we can go up here and we put in the water into our drills. There we go, and then I just need to grab our copycat panels again. Right there. Right there. And right here beside it, and then same on this side, right here, and basically this is just going to be just a little chamber for our lava to sit on, so it can't get to the source blocks, and it can just make the cobblestone right in there, which the drills will then go ahead and, well, drill. So I just need, I think I technically only just need one bucket of lava, I think, and then that will be the cobble generator all made. Now, where can I get lava? Where did I get my lava before? I don't remember. I believe I got it from underground, I think. Let's just go down our little mine shaft and let's see if we can't find some lava down there. Hopefully we can. Oh, and there's a spider. Are you guarding lava? Oh, it's very dark. Oh, bye! Stuff in here. There's another monster box. Oh my god! Oh, okay. Okay. Bye, everything. No! You suck. You suck. Oh my god. Stop it. Stop it. Why didn't the last one do that? Everything fall down and die, please. Everything fall down and die. I didn't know monster boxes did that. Oh lord, I can't see. It's not going well. I see lava on the map though. That's good. Come on, yeah, that's right. Get over here. Why did you drop a skeleton skull, huh? Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, that's death. Oh, that's death. Okay. I'm dead. Heal. This was supposed to be a peaceful building episode. Technically speaking, I would have had to have done this anyway, because I need to clear out all these areas to make sure that the elevator is safe once I add it in. But still, see if I can't find some surface lava somewhere. Oh, right, that nether portal. That's where I got my lava from. I just wasted my time going down there and nearly dying for nothing. I should get a horse. That'll be my first mode of transportation. Here we go. Alright, so with lava in hand, let's go ahead and let's put that right there. That right there. That right there. And this right there. Technically, like I said, I only really did need just the one, but it looks better with all 4. So now that the cobble generator is working, the next step is to ground it into gravel. So that is where our millstones come in. I am missing funnels. I forgot to make funnels. 1 second. So here we go. We got our funnels. We're just going to go ahead. We're going to put the millstones right here. And then the funnels going in and, of course, also out. So everything will come in. It will get milled. And then it'll come right on over to here. Which I need to put a couple of chests down for the collection. Now we have to go ahead and have this long straight here so that it actually has time to go ahead and wash before it's all done. So we want to go ahead right here. We're just going to put some andesite casings again. And then this will be where our water shall sit, which means I need to put copycat panels right along here, because the water will actually wash right through this. Cat panel right there, copycat panel right here, and then we want to put our fans right behind that. And this, and then we just go ahead, we just put water right in here, and then once we get power into these, they'll go ahead and they'll wash everything down, and technically that is all done. All I have to do now is just get power in there, and our iron farm shall be complete. And there we go. So technically this is all done. So that will go ahead, that will drill the cobblestone, this will turn it into gravel, and then this will wash it down into either flint or iron nuggets, and and then it will end up in here. And I've got the power all set up actually so that it actually does run properly. Like the speed of it all. Just gonna go ahead and hook up all the power. You don't have to watch me do that. And I shall see you all in a minute. Although I am going to be putting, I can't show you all this right now, we will be putting encased chain drives all along here so that all of the fans actually, you know, blow the correct way. So that it's not alternating every other fan. So let's go ahead and let's throw in some power super quickly. And it is raining again. Of course it's raining again. But I believe I have got everything all powered up here. As you can see, we have our washers here. Our millstones are all powered up. The only thing I have yet to power up is our drills, but I can go ahead and do that just by connecting up this last shaft right here in the rain. Here we go. Now this will start going, and we will start getting our iron. So I'll go ahead, that'll turn into gravel, and then the gravel shall turn into either flint, iron, or nothing, as that one just did. See, there we go. We got some flint. We got more nothing. Come on, give me at least one iron nugget. There we go. See, it works. Now we just have to go ahead and put a building around this thing and just also decorate it and make it look at least somewhat decent a little bit. So I am going to go ahead and throw this into a time lapse for that section, and I will see you all once we are done that. There we go, we've got our iron farm fully finished up now. We've got a nice like shed barn structure covering over it. It's really nice, I quite like it. I also have these iron ingots in glass frames, which is very nice for a nice little sign, and this has been going on ahead. I did use some of the iron for building some stuff. I'm going to show you here in a second. Go in here, it's a nice little interior. I quite like it. I have these catwalks, which are going to be used probably everywhere, and I've got a bunch of overflow storage, because eventually this thing is going to end up backing up, and so I want to be able to go ahead and put it all in here. I should probably also put a lava thing on the ground so I can get rid of all this flint, as I don't think I need flint for anything. Oh, I can make warp plates with them. I can make stone stuff with flint. That's weird. Anyway, that's what that is. And in here, you'll see I have got a bunch of stuff. This is actually for our elevator, for our mineshaft, although I have made a minor mistake in that I didn't realize I need brass for the elevator pulley. So I have everything except for the elevator pulley itself. And of course, to get brass, you need a blaze. What is it? Blaze. This thing. Blaze burner. That's what it's called. Which you need to obviously go into the nether to go ahead and get. I haven't been in the nether yet. I don't even think I'm ready for the nether. I would actually like at least one piece of diamond armor, as everything hurts a lot in this. So I think we're going to go ahead, we're going to push that off in the next episode. In the next episode, we're going to go ahead and start immediately with building out our little elevator shaft in there. Then we'll hop over into the nether, get our blaze burner, bring it back over. That way we can go ahead, build our elevator, and our mine will be finished. And then we can also go ahead and we're going to build some farms and maybe also a barn. That might be a bit too much for one episode. I hear him. I hear him. Hello there. MacLeod in map. Where's that? Where are you going? Get back here. Give me my map. Where is this? Oh, that is very far away. Okay, well, we'll go there eventually. That is actually the second map I've bought from him. I also have the Tinker's Workshop map, which is actually slightly closer. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode in our Create Forever World series. In the previous episode, we got ourselves some more power with this windmill that is behind me, as well as this iron farm, which is right over here, and that has been chugging away beautifully. We've got lots of iron nuggets in there, plus I've got some already turned into ingots back there, so that is running perfectly. And we also went ahead and we dug this out with our drill that goes all the way down to bedrock, and I was going to put in an elevator, but then I realized I needed brass. So that is what we're doing in today's episode. We are going to run into the nether. We're going to get a blaze burner so I can get some brass so we can get this elevator up and running. Now there are some problems with getting into the nether. First off, I have only iron armor. This is almost broken and everything hurts a lot, and I only have 10 diamonds. Also, in between episodes, I went ahead and I got the crafting upgrade for my backpack, so now I can go ahead and I can craft in my backpack wherever I am. Where is my obsidian? Here's my obsidian. I need a bit more. So despite all these problems, I'm just gonna say forget it, and we're just gonna go for it, and hopefully everything works out. And hopefully we're also close to a nether fortress so I can get the blaze burner right off the gate. I'm not really looking for anything else. I just need a blaze for the blaze burner, and then that is it. God, why are there so many bears? Why are there zombies in full iron? Could you drop your helmet for me? That'd be super useful. Nope, you dropped the boots. They're enchanted though. Are they better? Projectile protection. That's not better. I feel like I'm kind of rushing into the brass era, but I really want this elevator. Let's just get a few more pieces of obsidian, and we can go build ourselves this portal and head straight into the nether, where hopefully I will not die. There we go. We got our 2 empty blaze burners. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go put our portal over here into this hill, as I have a bit of an idea for this section later on. It involves the nether portal, so we're going to just put it into this mountain a little bit. I'm going to be making a 3x3 portal. We'll build the bridge on over to this probably later in this episode. That'll probably be the last thing we go ahead and build today. But for now, let's go ahead and let's get into the nether. Oh, come on. Don't know if it's a good idea to be going into the nether with shaders, but forget it. Hello? Okay, nope. This does not look... Really? I'm just stuck in this. Any other fortresses? Oh! Oh, there we go. Thank God for this mini-map. Where is that? Wait, where am I? I'm over here. Alright, we gotta head over there. What on earth is that? Thank God for this mini-map. I probably never would have found that. What is that? Alright, well, only one way to find out. I guess we're going this way. Freedom! Magma slimes. This is not where I want to be. I kind of liked it in my little tunnel. It was safe there. I also have 31 levels. I don't want to lose my levels. I would like to enchant soon. I'm just gonna Hi. If I can't... Why can't... Huh? Why can't I place a block there? What the heck? What is that? No! 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 What is attacking me? What? I threw my pickaxe. What is this thing? What was that? A straddler? Encounter straddle my old sladdle. I think I should have paid closer attention to the mods that are in this pack. What other things am I gonna find in here? Huh? It's a hellhound. A foxhound. Why is it? Come on. That should be called a hellhound, not a foxhound. Oh! No! Did he just... Oh my god, okay, you're okay. You crazy? No! No! Stop it. Go away. Go bother someone else. Why am I on fire? You're evil? Everything. Oh my god, go away. What is this now? Stop it! Stop it! Why do I have to make the nether even worse? Huh? Where is it? Are you up or down? Whoa, what is this? Soul silver. Okay. What is that? There's a weird blue glow. And I'm not sure how I feel about that. Hi! Okay, this is not where I want. This is where I want to be, but this is not where I want to be. Stop it with the fire. Come here. Yes! Ha 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 ha. There was another one over here, but it's guarded by 2 skeletons. The chest there, I want it. Stuff everywhere. There's bombs. And what's this? Ooh, smithing template. Jesus! No. You will mess my day up. Get out of here. Oh! There are things that shoot. Diamonds, yes. Ha ha ha. And nether wart. Yes, okay. Okay. I am content. I would like to leave. I came from over here. I have to go that way? We have survived so far. Alright, let's just get home. No incidents. That giant hole. It's fine. Everything is fine. No other super freaky mobs. This blue glow is great. Stop it. I should have put a waypoint where my portal is, because now I have no idea where it is. Oh, this is even worse. Oh, hi. Come on, why can't you be peaceful? Need to go that way. Ow. Why? I want to love you. I'm sorry, alright? You are just... You're not a good boy. Fetch me their souls. Great. That's just great. What is that? Counter a soul vulture. Didn't even drop anything. Okay. Where's this little rat? I need to figure out how to tame them because I do not enjoy killing them. Stop! Oh my god, they're everywhere. Oh, okay, I get it. I'm leaving your home. Heal, please. Get me out, please. Run, 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 run. Okay, I'm safe. Oh my god. Forget this. God, why are there so many scary things? Oh joy, it's raining. So let's put the blaze burner right under that one. I won't put it under both as I don't need it under both. Alright, I'll store my inventory and then we'll do this. Silver nugget. What do I use with this? Oh, I can make silver. Soul brazier. That might be cool. Those might be cool. Alright, I need to remember those. Oh, it's going. Oh, we get 2 per thing. Ooh, even better. I don't know how long you stay powered for, but hopefully that should be enough, right? I mean, I only needed 1 brass ingot, so that's pretty good. Boom. 14 brass ingots. Look at us go. So you put an iron sheet, dried quilt block, and an iron... Is that not it? Oh, it's a brass casing. Never mind, 1 second. There we go. The brass age. That's what it is, not era, age. Now we do this. Not that. This. And elevator pulley. Now we can finally go ahead and build this elevator. So I'm going to go ahead real quick into a quick little time lapse, I think, for at least up here, this part. And then I'll bring you all back in when I go to actually do the elevator part so that you can just see how it's actually done. So let's go on ahead and let's get into our first time lapse of the day, shall we? There we go, just like that, we got our nice little elevator shaft here, just a nice little shack to cover it up. We've got our elevator here. Obviously it's not attached yet, although I think I glued everything. I think. Hopefully I did. Hopefully. Okay, let's just do this just for good measure. Just to make sure. I think I have everything on the inside. Probably. We've got a bunch of copycat panels here with the andesite bars, and then we got some industrial iron on here. I covered up the entire back, which might end up leading to a death at some point in the future, as I obviously can't see behind me, so if there's a creeper down there, I'm not going to see it until it's too late. But let's go ahead and let's actually set up the actual elevator part, and I need to remove this cobblestone. I might decorate the shaft itself sometime in the future, but for now I think I'm okay with just leaving it as it is. So the elevator works with, you have an elevator pulley up top, you of course glue everything together, and then you have these redstone contacts, and there's another one in there and they connect. And I just need to go ahead and put a bunch of them down there at the same exact level as this, so on this level. And once I go ahead and I link them up, I can use the contraption controls on the inside to actually move the elevator between the levels. And on each level, I'm also going to have a button so I can go ahead and call the elevator to each one using these redstone links. But let's go ahead and let's set up this one first, actually. So we want to put a redstone link right on top, and we want to give it a unique combination or frequency. So I'll put lush dirt and cut deep slate like that. And I think this one needs to be set to receive, and I need a wrench, right? I think I do. Wait, do I need a wrench? How do I swap it? I thought I could just right click it. Oh, I need to... Okay, never mind. I don't need a wrench. I just need to shift and right click. 1 second. So you just shift, right click, and then as you can see there, that little antenna goes on. So now that is going to receive the signal. And then we just put another redstone link right here with the same exact frequency, which I already forget which order I put it in. Go here, and then we go here. Whenever we push this button, that will send a signal up to that, and we can go ahead and actually call our elevator. And we'll go ahead and we'll do that on all of the floors. Which means I now need to go down and put a redstone contact and a redstone link on each of those. And I shall see you all in a second, probably after I'm done that. As it's going to be a lot of just going up and down water. I'll cut back though for when I probably get attacked by a skeleton or something. Oh my god, Jesus! Oh, that freaked me out. Oh my god, okay, well, there goes 3 years of my life. Okay, if I am not mistaken, I believe I have got all of the contacts down, as well as all of the receivers and all of the buttons and everything. I think all I have to do now is just right-click this thing. I can get up there somehow. I believe all should be good. This contraption scenario to assemble cannot attach more than one redstone contact to elevators. What? I didn't. Huh? What have I done? That is also glued. Why is that glued? That should not be glued. Okay, I think it's working. The only thing now I have to do is, now that I did that, I do have to go down here and actually rename all of these so that they're actually the correct level. So this one is going to be for copper/coal, and this is floor 5. Jesus, these these squids. I have made an unintentional glow squid farm, and I do not approve. It's freaking me out. Fine, we're gonna go destroy this, get rid of this water, and then they should stop. Nope, there they go. There goes another one. Hold off until that water goes away, as I don't want the glue messing it up or anything. Something's not right. I feel like I'm gonna lose half my elevator. Yeah, I don't think this section is glued. Okay. Everything appears to be attached, and we are going down. I think it worked. There we go, door opens up, and we're free to go. Is everything here? See anything left behind up there? Everything is good, and all of these should work as well. Obviously, it's not going to go anywhere. These buttons are mainly I only need one really for up there, as if I die down here, I need to be able to call the elevator back up. But just in case, you know, maybe I'm like maybe I'm mining on this level, and then I end up on a lower level. Don't blow this up. I just built this. I don't know where it went. Let's just get out of here. I'm going to have to light up all these caves so that that doesn't happen. I don't want this blowing up. But there we go. We now have easy access into the mines all the way down to bedrock, which is amazing. Very happy about that. The elevator could use a little bit more speed, but that's okay. And while we were going, look at all that iron. I technically don't even need a level for iron, as well, we have this. There we go. That is one big major thing done. Now, next up is I want to continue working on my food problem. As bread is not really cutting it very well, I am going through a lot of it very quickly, and I am not making it as quickly as I need to be. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to get automatic farms for all of the other vegetables in here as well, so we can go ahead and start making some Farmer's Delight stuff. At least we'll have the vegetable section all figured out at least. So let's go ahead and let's just cut down all these trees to clear up some space. There we go, our nice big flat open space is now up. We're going to put a farm there, there, and there for our cabbage, tomatoes, and onions. It's just going to be the exact same thing as this farm, maybe a little bit bigger. So we're just going to go ahead, we're going to throw this into the second time lapse of today. So sit back and enjoy. And just like that, here we have it, all 3 farms up and running, although I did not have very many cabbage seeds, so this one I still need a little bit more, but that will go ahead and that'll fill up eventually. We got our tomatoes, cabbage, and of course onions all over here. Now we get the base Farmer's Delight vegetables, so we should have a little bit of an easier time in crafting some of those in the future. I do still need some meat, which is going to result in a farm right here, a little barn. But that will be in the next episode, I think. To end off this episode, we are going to go ahead and we're going to build this. As you can see here, I have got a little schematic for a neat little bridge we're going to build. And instead of doing a time lapse, we're just going to go ahead and build it here together. So you can go ahead and watch my process, although that is technically wrong. So we go ahead here, and of course, we're just going to start like this. I have also noticed a small issue with the... Where'd that go? Anyway, I have noticed a small issue with Lightmatica in that when I have easy place mode turned on, it actually sometimes has a chance, especially with lanterns, that when I go to place it, it won't place the lantern, but it will consume the lantern. So I've had to make probably 3 times more lanterns than I've had to this entire series so far. We just need this nice little simple bridge just so we can get over to our nether portal nice and easily. And of course, this is actually going to end up setting up our future build, as well as this area up here. This plains is where our future city is going to be, our first city in fact. I definitely want to make sure we have a nice bridge to get us on over there. Now this bridge is technically a little bit taller than it needs to be, as I'm potentially thinking of having it so I can put a boat going along here. We'll have to wait and see on that one. So that's why I just need to make sure that I turn off easy place mode when I go and place these lanterns. Otherwise, I will just continuously lose them all the time. Just like that, super simple. Now we have a bridge. Now we just have to go ahead and get a path leading up to our nether portal, of course. That's super simple. Just some coarse dirt and path blocks as well. I am lagging. Game, catch up. Please don't die on me. This is a big one. Are you the cause of my lag, sir? Also, get off my roof. Do you have another map for me? Yes, you. What do you... Hey! Where are you going? Get over here. Oh my god, it does have another map. I'm just spending all of my... Yep, I'm spending all of my emeralds on these maps. I don't know if there's another way to get these maps, so that's why I need to when they come up. Alright, well, we'll get ourselves another map. I think in the next episode, we're going to be doing a bunch of exploring. Sir, I get it. I built a very nice, beautiful bridge. That does not mean you have to come over here and kiss it. How far away is this one? Oh my god, I think it's even further than the other one. Lots of good progress in this episode. We've got our elevator now all the way down to bedrock, perfectly working. We've got all the levels as well for all the main ores. So now in the next episode, we can go ahead and build ourselves a contraption so we can get some automatic mining done. Probably going to do that right at the start of the next episode so I can get lots and lots of resources. There is a llama all the way on the very top of my roof right now. Look at him up there. In this episode, we're going to be going ahead and we are going to be going down into the mine shaft we built, and we're actually going to do some mining. But first, I want to make our first mining contraption. Real quick, before we do go ahead and build this thing, I want to thank everybody for the support on this series so far. This series has been doing incredible. I'm glad all of you are enjoying this as much as I am. I am absolutely in love with Create, and this series is definitely going to be going on for a while so we can build even more incredible things. So if you would like to go ahead and see all that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. So, how does I need a minecart? I thought I had prepared everything, but I have not. Of course I have not. So, how does one make a mining drill contraption thing in Create? Well, first we want to go ahead and we want to start off with a rail, and then we want to put our cart assembler right on there like that. Then we want to put our minecart with a furnace so that it can automatically go right there, and then we want to start building this out. I want to go up 1, 2, and then I'm going to go back 4 blocks, down again 2. We want to put a plow here, and the plow will pick up the track as we go. And then right here, I want to put a deployer, which I went ahead and I got in between episodes. And it's facing the wrong way. Fortunately, I have a wrench. Now, how do I... Yep, there we go. So this is going to go ahead and this is going to place the rail right in front of the cart. So we need to go ahead and filter this out to be rail only. And then we also want to put a block here and another deployer facing down like this. And we want to filter them. I need to filter this with deep slate or cobble, technically, whichever one we want to choose. This is just for in case there are any gaps when we're mining. It will go ahead and it will place a block in front of us. Then I just want to put one more block, and then we are going to put all of our drills on. So I'm going to do just a simple 5x5 one. Of course, you can make this as gigantic as you want, but for our first drill, I think 5x5 is more than enough for what we want to accomplish. Just like that. And then chests, lots and lots of chests. I want to go ahead and I'm going to put a seat right up here, there. I'm gonna put a block right there, and another chest right. That's not how I do it. Another chest right there. This is specifically going to be for our cobble and rail. So long as this chest has the stuff that it needs, the deployers can't take out of it. Once, of course, I actually go ahead and glue this all together. But this is it. This is all you need for a simple mining contraption. Very, very easy. So let's go ahead here and let's glue it all together. I do believe that should be everything all glued together, I think. Looks like it. Yep. Should be good to go. So all we have to do now is just give this thing some power. And there we go. Self-driving cart. And I can just go ahead right here. And now I can pick it up and take it with me anywhere I want to go. Let's go ahead and fix this. And this, I don't think I actually need the cart assembler. I just need that for when we're actually putting it together. So now I can just put this down on any old minecart track and we can start going. I have now turned off my shaders because as we go mining, I don't really need to have my shaders on for this. We're going to go ahead and right down to our diamond level, and we're going to get enough diamonds to actually get our full diamond armor today. Should probably have put a lantern on this elevator. Did not think that part through. After we finish this little mining journey, we're going to be going ahead and building ourselves a new barn so we can get some animals set up and we can fix our food problem, as I am getting pretty tired of bread here. I would like to make some fancy Farmer's Delight dishes. And if we have time after that, we may go ahead and take one of those maps we bought in the previous episode and go off and do a little bit of exploring. Alright, here we are. So now I just need to go ahead and dig out just a quick little space so I can actually get this thing in here. Let's go ahead and put the rail here, and hopefully this goes the right way. Perfect. This is technically... Nope. I need you to stop what you're doing. That was not right. I actually needed to go back a block. Not think that seat through. I am going to suffocate up there. That should be good to go if I just... Nope. Nope. Get back here. As you can see, though, it is working very well. Once I figure this out. Yep, there we go. Now I'm just going to sit here, and we're just going to chill and go. I'm going to stare at this tough brick. I did bring lanterns, as I want to put lanterns above this as we go. Hopefully I don't run into any lava. There's lava over there. I don't have to worry about any iron, as we have our infinite iron farm, so I can actually afford to do this. But we're gonna go ahead and do a quick little montage here. We're gonna go for a little while, hopefully get some diamonds and stuff. And I'll bring you all back once we have dug out... Dung out? That's not the right word. After we have dug out a very large chunk of the world. Alright, slight problem coming up. We're coming up on some lava right there. End of the line, I think. Well, I can try and figure this out. Let's see here if I can't block it somehow. I am going to spare you all what was a very painful and rather confusing 25 minutes of me trying to get through this lava pit. I don't know why I was so determined to get through it. I could have just very easily moved off to the side, gone somewhere else. I don't know why I spent so long trying to do it. Although one funny thing did happen here, which definitely made it a lot worse than it was. Oh, I've made a mistake. I made a big mistake. I made a big oopsie. But yeah, you all don't need to watch this. Even just editing this, I'm like, why did I try this? What was I thinking? Anyway, on to the next part of this video. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? This time, this way? I think right here is probably my best bet. Go, I've learned my lesson now. Let's put another rail there. And away we go. I messed up. I messed it up. I messed it up. Get back here. Let me find some diamonds. Come on. I only need a few more for full diamond armor. Oh, I'm being joined by a bat. Hello. No, okay, bye. I was about to say, I am about to run out of lanterns. This is the first diamond I have seen in this entire tunnel so far. This is not looking good. Hopefully we've just mined up a bunch of them. And that was my final lantern. So let's go ahead and let's pick this up. I got no diamonds. This has not been as effective as I was hoping it to be. Oh, here we go. Oh, hello. Okay, so when a lantern falls, it just... Okay. Got it, I guess. Weird. Looks like diamond armor will have to wait until the following episode. That's alright. We've got a barn to build. Alright, so we'll go ahead and I will unload everything that is of value at least. I wish these rails would just go into there, but that's fine. Go ahead, we'll grab all that. I'll leave the deep slate and tough for now. Yeah, that is only 6 diamonds. Well, 6 more diamonds. I can't remember. Did I put the... I did put the diamonds away. Okay, that's not the worst. I think that's actually enough for full diamond. There we go. Look at our chest now. It's looking a lot more full at least. Alright, we have got just enough for full diamond armor at least. I shouldn't have done that. I haven't made an enchanting table yet. Why do I do these things? It's fine. I'll go get more in between episodes. Like I said, I'll go ahead and just have that thing running in between episodes so that you all don't have to watch that. Put our iron armor right here as a... Nope, that's not it. Come on. Our iron armor here as a little memento, and there we go. Full diamond finally. I still find it odd that my hood goes over my helmet, but we're not going to worry about that. Next episode, we're definitely going to go ahead and we're going to do some enchanting. But for now, I think it is finally time for us to go ahead and get this barn set up. I actually have to move this contraption, as this is where we are going to be building it. I've already got a design set up, and I also already have all the resources. And now that we are back up in the surface, no longer in the mines, let's go ahead and let's turn our shaders back on, just like that, nice and beautiful. You can see over here, our Farmer's Delight crop fields have been going absolutely amazing, especially this tomato. This tomato one is going crazy. Cabbage, take a look at this. This one's getting a lot of seeds, which I'm not going to get rid of, as eventually I do want to have some mega fields for each of these, so I definitely want to keep those seeds. And the onions are not doing too bad. My wheat, on the other hand, is going so painfully slowly. But don't worry, we won't have to worry about that for much longer, as once we get all these animals into our barn here, we will be going ahead and we will be eating all of the super fancy dishes from Farmer's Delight. But first, let's build a barn, shall we? Time-lapse time. have it, we've got our nice, big, beautiful barn here. This was a little bit of an interesting build, as the shape is very different from what I usually do. I kind of went a little bit random with it, but I quite like how I turned out. I especially like the large water wheel up there, adding a nice little distinctive shape to it. I also like this overhang bit, which is of course going to continue our path on over to our next building later on. We've got a bunch of hay bales and tomato crates and cabbage crates, and all the different crates all over the place. Of course, we've got our interior here. We've got a large pen and then 2 small pens right off over here to the side. Then if we climb up here, we got a whole lot of nothing. I didn't really know what to put up here, so I just went ahead and I just put a bunch of crates up here as well. Maybe we can find some use for it, but for now, that's all good. So the only thing left now to do is to go get ourselves some animals. Okay, I have 1 lead. That's not enough. Can I make leads? I can make leads. Perfect. Alright, let's make a bunch of leads. 10 leads should be plenty. We need cows, we need sheep, and I would also like pigs. I wouldn't mind some chickens, but I don't... we don't need chickens right now. I do need to add a chicken coop off to the side, but we can add that later. Main ones are cows, sheep, and pigs. Especially sheep, as I also want wool. We need to start getting a wool farm set up so I can actually use the wool to plan out our future city, which I want to start doing pretty soon here. So for now, we can at least start manually collecting all of their wool. I do know we have sheep over here. I don't know if we have any cows over here, though. Oh, we got a couple cows. Perfect. And I already broke the lead. 3 sheep, 3 cows, a decent start. Need the pigs now. I don't think I've actually seen any pigs. Come on. Don't be a pain. What did I just say? Why must hurting anything in this game be so difficult? Alright, which ones do I want to put in the big pen? I actually didn't think that through. Let's do the sheep. As like I said, I actually need quite a few of them. Come on, in you come. Lovely, there we go. Now I just need pigs. And like I said, I don't think I've seen any pigs. Pigs. Pig. Maybe I saw some pigs over here. I don't remember. Are pigs not real? Are pigs a figment of my imagination? Oh, what are you? They're snow foxes! I want them! I want all of them. I will come back for you. I don't know if I can tame them. Hopefully I can. There are no pigs. Okay, I might have to just give up on the pigs for now. What we're going to do, I'm going to go back to my house, and we're going to grab one of the maps that I bought in the previous episode, and we're going to go to one of those places, and then hopefully on the way back, I will run into some pigs. You know all that? Hey! Oh, it's so cute! Look at that! Another reason for exploring is I want to get more of the map explored. That makes no sense. Well, it does make sense, but you know what I mean. I want more of the map explored so I can figure out places where I want to go, as we are kind of building up to building our first trains here pretty soon. But I want to actually have somewhere for those trains to go once we actually make them. So having more of the map unlocked and being able to plan out where I want to put everything is definitely going to make things a lot easier. Oh, look at our area coming together nicely, although I cannot see the water wheel from the side, which is a little unfortunate. First, before we leave, never mind, I can upgrade my backpack. There was something with the backpacks mod, which for some reason was disabled, but I was able to get it re-enabled, and that was these stack upgrades, which basically makes it so that each stack can hold more than what it originally holds. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna make some of these. I hope I have enough copper to at least start it off. I should have enough iron. Oh yeah, I got lots of copper. We are good. Let's go ahead and smelt this on up. There we go, that's the first one. I should be able to maybe upgrade this all the way to gold, potentially. Go ahead right there, we can upgrade it. Huh? How do I do it? Oh, I did not need that many blocks. There we go, okay. Okay, so the gold one then... Oh, the gold one, I need all of it. Watch this. I put in that, I can now hold 2 stacks in 1 slot, which is absolutely perfect, as I need to empty this. Which map do I want? You are the closest. You are also very far away. We'll go with the closest one. So, we need to go northwest. Head on over that way. And of course, we need to be on the lookout for pigs. Where are the pigs? You need to watch out for bears, though, too, because they will mess me up. They already have proven. Oh my god, look at this thing. What is this? We'll go to the Tinker's Workshop first. Of course it has to rain. At least it's going nighttime, so I can skip it. Oh, it's thunderstorming. Okay. Nope. I want to sleep right now before I get struck. This is the structure that is in the main menu, actually. What is this? That looks like death. Tinker's Workshop. Yeah, there we go. Why? This is supposed to be a peaceful... Shoot him. Thank you. Where does this lead into? Secrets? Ooh, secrets. Turn off our shaders while we're down here, because for some reason my game does not like this area. Oh. I see now. Alright, I'm just gonna destroy the landscape, because you can't stop me. I don't have to play by your rules. I'm just gonna take all this stuff. What are you gonna do about it? That's right, can't do anything. Ow! Okay, this is not what I was expecting at all. Ow! Stop shooting me. This is not going well. I was not expecting this. I thought this was going to be the peaceful one. I was wrong. I was very wrong. This hurts a lot. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out of this. This is so cowardly, but I don't care. These guys hurt a lot. Also, I don't think they're stopping. I don't think torches help. I need to destroy it. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh my god, it won't let me! No! Taking my golden apples with me and we're getting back there. 1,400 blocks away. I did not think I traveled that far, but my god. I have no idea how I'm gonna get my stuff out of there, because the spawner is still there. Ooh, there's a ruined portal here. Please give me a weapon or armor or something. I should have brought some. Breaking one. I'll have to do. You a peaceful castle? You might be. You have iron golems on the outside of you. Castle. That's literally what it's called. Fortress of the Villagers. Okay. I like how the castle is outside of the city that's over there. Could you all maybe come help me get my stuff back? That'd be really cool. I don't know how I'm gonna get it. I'm in a really bad spot. Nope. Dang it. Okay, that's not... Okay, I have a problem. It's very bad. It's very, very, very bad. Let's try this again. This time I'm actually gonna try to be smart about it. I just made all of my stuff, and now it's stuck down there. I guess this is what I get for cheating the system. Or at least trying to cheat the system. Extra sneaky. I don't have to worry about the dispensers anymore, as they appear to be out of arrows. Thank God. Do need... Oh, I just realized I lost all my levels. See, I saw my body. They see me. Okay, they're killing each other. Nope, they're still killing me. Oh, how do I get this? Okay. Somewhere. I don't have so many hats. I got the backpack. That's what was really important. Ah, come on! I got it! I got it! We're good. Also, I brought a bed to set my spawn, and I totally didn't even do that. Alright, I'm gonna take you all out now eventually. Alright, we're good. I made it. Nothing I want from you. Armor back. I only want, like, one hat. I do not need all of these hats. Hey. Not even any loot. Oh, there's another... I have to get down there. Oh, no! This is not what I have signed up for. Oh my god. I'm not ready for this. Oh, I am so not ready for this. I didn't see any loot. I see 0 chests. What is the point of this? They're all killing each other down there. Unfortunately, I am not powerful enough for this, as just proven. I barely even got through this. I didn't even get through this floor. So we're gonna wait to come back here until I am more powered up, at least have enchanted diamond stuff. Then we will come back. Instead of that, we'll go ahead and we'll explore the peaceful villages and cities and stuff. Entry fee, 6 emeralds. What if I don't? Ooh, look at this. A lot of stuff. Ooh, there's flax. I need this, actually. Piercing, I don't care. Quick charge, power, salvaging. All of these are blocks, except for the unbreaking 3. I want that. Ham, yes. Efficiency 2, feather falling 3. I'll take that. Oh, child. Why is your head extra big? Mrock Mitron. Sure. There's another thing out there. Oh, it shows me their speed and jump height. Wait, did I know that? I don't remember. 9.8. Are any of these horses any good? You're a donkey, so you're not very fast. I don't know what the max speed is. Ooh, you're 12. Ow! Why? You have been peaceful to me this entire game. Why are you now all of a sudden attacking me? Why does everything want to hurt me? What, is that your horse statue, huh? Did you build it? That was uncalled for. Alright, I think I'm gonna go back to my house now and stay there. This was let's say it's a complete fail. It wasn't exactly great either. Away we go. Some of the Farmer's Delight meals will actually give little bonuses too, so definitely want to make those. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna farm up my animals in between episodes so that I can go ahead and make up some stuff in between episodes, so in the next one you don't have to worry about it. I'm also going to go ahead and bring our drill down, and I'm going to dig up a bunch of stuff just so that our storage and everything is all good for future builds and everything. Also, hopefully going to go ahead and find myself some more diamonds as well, because I need those. Oh, home sweet home. It's nice and safe and peaceful. Can I just have one episode where I am not killed or almost killed? I want peace. I have said this before and I'm going to say it again. This was supposed to be a peaceful series, not a series where I'm dying every other episode. Welcome to your new home. Anybody has any ideas on what to name this horse? Feel free to go ahead and give me some ideas. Swap out your armor once I get some better ones. We're going to turn these into raw mutton chops. So this way, basically, I'm basically doubling all of my food output. It's incredible. And we're going to finally get rid of this stinky, disgusting bread. Go out here. We got ourselves some tomatoes and some onions. And those are very loud animals. As you can see here, we got a good chunk of cows and a good chunk of sheep over here as well. Got it up, and of course we've got our horse over there, still nameless. We'll think of a name for him eventually. And then we want to go ahead and grab ourselves some sticks. Oh, you can see here it is currently the Halloween event. Technically it is now November 1st as Halloween is over, but all these little statues are holding glowing jack-o'-lanterns, which is awesome. And if we go ahead and we see some mobs, they have got pumpkins on their heads as well. Oh, there's a cook villager. I didn't know that. Okay, remember that. Obviously, we're going to have farms for all of our stuff, so we don't need to trade with the villagers, but that is good to know anyway. And now if we take all of this, we put the meat there, the steak there, the onion there, and the tomato right there, we get barbecue on a stick. 43 of them. And that is a nice, delicious meal for us. That'll go ahead and hold us over very nicely for the next good while. And now it's time to actually get this build going. First, we want to go ahead and we want to get our power sorted first. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll do it. And then I need my buckets of water. There we go. That should be our power sorted. Ooh, I can actually stack the water buckets in this. And we want to put that right there. And then a large cogwheel. Small cogwheel, and then I want to grab my andesite casings and put that on there so that that locks it. We want to speed this up right to the max. There we go. And just like that, we've got a super spinning. That is very, very fast. All right, perfect. We have got power. Now let's go ahead and let's put in our belts, which are going to go just above this here. Hopefully I have enough, actually, now that I know how these actually work. Should be good. It's built up right here, and we want to go 10 across. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we want to go over here. Do the same. Now I am basing this design very, very heavily off of Mr. Beardstone's XP farm, which I saw. I'll go ahead and I'll leave a link in the description for that video. I have made just a slight change to it, at least in the structure of it, but the base functionality is still the same. Let's go ahead, let's grab you, connect you to you, and just keep going back and forth. Let's not walk into the gears. Oh yeah, we got more than enough belts. And there we go, just like that. And we're going to be seeing from this side, so I want to go ahead and put andesite casings on the front of these. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, this doesn't use up andesite casings. I thought it did. Alright, we're good. We're gonna fill all these up then. Not sure if it blocks any more light if it's filled or not, but we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna do it anyway. Huh? Hey, where are your friends? Where are your friends? What? Oh, hello. Come on, kill him. Come on, you all can do it. Nice shot. You all are ruining everything. Anyway, back to it. Let's go ahead and let's continue putting these on. This guy's gotta ruin everything. There we go. All of those are in nicely. Now I gotta go ahead and I've got to get the power up there to actually move them. But first, I want to go ahead and put the belt down here. Not right there, right there. Probably right to about just there. Go ahead, bringing this over to there. Perfect. Basically, we're going to have all the mobs spawn up there. The conveyor belts will push them down into here, and then this will push them over to here, where we're going to have a fan that blows them up, and then back down, just to right here for them to then be killed by a deployer. And then we'll go ahead and we'll have some conveyors bringing all the XP and loot and everything into some chests. Although the only loot I really want, aside from the experience, is just bones from skeletons, as there's nothing I want from zombies. I would like to have spiders in here so I can get their string, but unfortunately this farm is not built for spiders, so we'll have to go ahead and do that another way. Oh, there's an arrow in my chest. That's not good. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's get these. Actually, I should probably wait to put the belts in, as once I get them on, they're going to start flinging me all over the place. But anyway, we're going to go ahead right here. We're going to put in our encased fan. Go ahead and make sure it blows them up. That's why we need to have this power up really high, is we need to make sure that they actually go up high enough, as the fall will take away a little bit of their health, but that's mainly not why I'm doing it. I'll explain later on why we actually have to do this. Let's go ahead and let's get the rest of the stuff in. I do need to put a second fan up there to actually push them forwards. Let's go ahead and let's put just some of the base structures down. We're going to be using deep slate bricks. There we go. We got the base structure down for the most part. Let's actually go ahead and let's put the deployer down right here. Is this going to work? Nope, of course it's not. Why would it? Worry, we'll just flip it around like that. There we go, that's how we do it. So now that is in attack mode. Should really get myself some goggles, actually. That would probably help. Anyway, that's going to go ahead and that's going to kill anything that falls right here. In fact, I might want to put a slab here. Let's go ahead right here now. We want to put a belt right along here, just a small one though. Here, all of the stuff is going to come out of this, go down here. We're going to line up some chests right here, and then right here comes the very important thing, a disenchanter. So anything that is enchanted, enchanted armor, enchanted bows, anything will go past this. I'm going to put filters on this to make sure that it only grabs the experience of bones, and then all of the enchanted stuff will go in here. It will take all of my enchanting. How do I get that back out? I shouldn't have stepped on that. Anyway, we'll deal with that in a minute. It will roll over this, take out all the experience, and then it will go into a tank, which I'm going to put right beside it. And then the rest of the stuff will just go into a nice little pit of lava right here. As I don't need all of that stuff filling up the world or anything. I don't need any of the rotten flesh. I don't need any of the bones. I don't need any of the armor pieces. So then go ahead and just go right into there. 10, so there we go. We've got all of that set up. Put our chests here. I know there are better things, like I could be using vaults and stuff, but for now that's fine. And I just realized I never made any of the brass funnels. 1 second. I knew I was forgetting something. Well, let me out of my door, please. There we go. So I just have to go ahead and once we get some nuggets of experience and some bones, I can go ahead and filter all of these out. Alright, let's continue on with this. There's just one last thing we need to put in, which again is that fan up top. I believe that is the last thing I need. So let's go ahead, let's grab all of this stuff. Actually, I also need to put in the piping for this, which I should probably do right now so I can get my XP back. So we want to go ahead and we want to do that, and then we want to... That's not right. I want to do this, so that will actually pump out, and that is going the wrong way. Give me my wrench, please. Thank you. There we go. Into a pipe, which is going to come across like this. I love these things. These are so cool. I like this, and as well as the vault, how you connect 4 things together and it just becomes one big giant thing. Absolutely love that. go ahead, let's do this. I just have to go ahead and get this powered up. Actually, I should probably get that power over here first. Let's go ahead and let's start actually putting everything on. And with that, I believe everything is officially powered up, including our disenchanter here, which I can go ahead right here and put this right here and a small cog right beside it and a hand crank, and I can go ahead and get all my XP back. And so this is basically the farm done. The only thing missing is the tinted glass, as well as that's not blowing. Why is this not blowing? What did I forget? Alright, now, yep, there we go. That should, I don't want to go on it as that will probably kill me. Uh-oh. Why is this going the wrong way? What did I do wrong? Alright, after a little bit of messing around, I believe I got it now. Oh, yep, I got it. That very nearly killed me. Okay, ouch. Let's just be very careful where we're walking from here on out, so I don't do that again. Ow. That's also not get punched. Stop it. I'm trying to fix. There we go. Alright, everything is back up and running. Everything is going the correct way. That is blowing up. That is blowing that way. Perfect. Now, as I was saying, the only thing I am now missing is the tinted glass and the mob spawners. Now, unfortunately, I don't think I have found any of those. I don't think I have found any geodes, and I also do not think I have found any mob spawners. So, we've got to go on a little bit of a journey here. Now, the geodes I think will be fairly easy for me to find. The spawners, not as much. And I would prefer just 4 straight skeleton spawners, but if we have to get some zombie ones to at least fill it out, that will be fine as well. Alright, so 4 minecarts, and we want our cart assembler and rail. And that should be everything I need. I do need my drill, as we're going to use this to try and find stuff. And it's raining. Perfect. Just as I'm about to go underground. Hopefully they're close. Look at that sheep. Look at him sticking his head out. Oh, nope, he's shy. Down into the mines we go. Now, because I'm going to be dealing with spawners, I'm actually going to go do something smart. And I'm actually going to put all my XP away into this thing. That way, if I die, I don't lose anything. Now we'll go underground and we'll try to find these things. I've definitely seen some geodes on my map. Fortunately for us, I got this map here, which will go ahead and show me. Oh, see, we got a geode over there. And then I need to try and find... Ooh, there's a thing right there. I don't know what that is, but that might have spawners in it. I think the best way for us to go about this is probably to get off here, dig this way just a bit, and then dig over to this thing, and hopefully there are enough spawners in there for me to just go ahead and take those. Alright, good news. I have made it. Bad news. I don't know which level it's on. I'm assuming it's below me. Oh, I hear things. When in Rome. Set foot in a catacomb. Uh-oh. I mean, yes, it's where I want to be, but also it sounds dangerous. Ah, here we go. Oh my god, there's so many somewhere. Ooh, a free backpack. Okay, I'll take you. Where are they all? Hello? Okay, hello everybody. Lead me to your spawner. I don't think I'm killing them fast enough. I think they're just respawning. Alright, not bad, not bad. Nope, there's more coming. And there's a child. Alright, come on. Ah, there we go. There's one. There's another one. That's 2 zombie spawners. I think that might be all I take, as like I said, I do want skeleton ones. Oh, hello. Ah, oh, wait, what? You were stuck. Did you have thorns? Don't be creeping up on me. That's not cool. Oh, I hear skeletons. Right, I should probably grab this while I'm here. Show you all how this works. So we just go ahead, we just put a rail, put our cart assembler right like that. Anyway, then we just grab ourselves a minecart. I didn't grab any power. Just do that, make a lever, there we go, and then bop, just like that. You power it, and now we have got our first mob spawner. There we go. Let's go grab one more zombie one, and then I'm gonna see if I can't get lower, and maybe there's a skeleton one somewhere. Ow, ow, ow. Stop it. I'm crafting. Go away. I'm not sure how... Where are you coming from? Ah, hello. Nope. Don't shoot me. Oh, wait, you have swords. Uh-oh. I may have boxed myself in here. Actually, nope, they can't get to me. Perfect. And the skeletons all have swords for some reason. I am already up to 17 levels. Forget this XP farm. I'm just gonna sit in here. I don't need either of those. There we go. There's a skeleton spawner. Well, a skeleton spawner. I still would very much like another one. This is actually going a lot smoother than I was expecting, to be honest. Continue. Alright, that's how you're supposed to get down. Ooh, a diamond. Ah, there we go. We got another one in here. Perfect. Which one is it? This one? Yeah, nailed it. Alright, there we go. That is our last spawner. Now all I have to do is just go back to our massive tunnel, grab our mining contraption, and then just go right on over to that geode, and we are done. How did I get in here? I don't remember. I am very, very lost. Where did you come from? What kind of fancy cologne did I put on that is attracting them from miles away? We'll come back and properly explore this later. Where's my tunnel? Should be like right here. Where is it? There we go. Perfect. I'll come back through these tunnels once I actually get a diamond pickaxe and a fortune one. And we can go ahead and mine up all of this stuff and get the most out of our resources here. Now I'll bring you all back once we're back up onto the surface and I have crafted all of the tinted glass. I'll bring you all back then, unless something really, really crazy happens, but I doubt it. So, see you back all on the surface. We have now got all of our tinted glass crafted up. We've got our spawners here. I'm just going to go ahead right here and just set these filters right now. So I'll do 3 with experience and then just 2 with bones, as eventually I do want to be building with bone blocks. So definitely want to keep a good chunk of those there. Everything else, though, can just go right into the lava. I think it's time for me to go ahead, put on this stained glass, throw on some music, and go ahead and actually build this thing up and make it actually look decent, not have a bunch of just floating stuff all over the place. So let's go ahead and throw this right into a time lapse, and I will see you all at the end of this to hopefully a fully functioning mob farm. Let's go. Our brand new build. We have got the mob farm fully encased now in a pretty good building. I quite like how this one turned out. I used the vertical planks to make it a little bit patchwork, and then of course we also have the roof windows up there, which breaks it apart nicely. I also added some fluid tanks on the side for no reason. They don't actually do anything, as well as a bunch of fans all over the place. Now I could have looped the power around to try and get them to turn on, but I think it's okay for them to just sit there turned off. Also went ahead and I put that room up there, which is currently empty. But if we go into here, everything is all ready to go. All I've got to do is climb on up in there, take out that lantern, and hopefully everything should work. In between clips, I also went ahead and I took our drill down into the mines for us to go ahead and get ourselves a few more diamonds. Can I reach it? I can reach it. Alright, and there they go! See ya. Now I wonder, did they change into normal skeletons, or... Okay. I should probably give this thing a sword. That would probably help. Alright. It just... I need to filter that so that it keeps the sword in its hand. Whoops. I put it in the deployer and then it immediately got rid of it. Alright, let's try this again. Let's actually add in the filter. And take the sword. There we go. Can't hit the baby zombie. That's a problem. Well, he can when there's another creature in there. Okay, that's not bad. And as you can see, we are already getting nuggets of experience. I would like to get mending on this sword, obviously, as mending will work on the deployer, and we're getting bones. Perfect. Everything else, right into my inventory because I'm too close. That's alright, but everything else, yep, right into the lava. Perfect. So now we just go ahead and we just let this build up over time. Now for the next part, which is the actual enchanting part. Go ahead and let's get ourselves an enchanting table set up. As you can see here, I went ahead and I got us a bunch more diamonds. 5 books in here. Perfect. And I will run over to that castle over there and we'll go get ourselves some more. That way we can get our full enchanting room set up right out the gate. Right there, right? I'm doing this right? Yep, there we go. Now, I'm pretty sure this area is safe now. I think I have removed all of the evil, dangerous things. I'm pretty sure. Well, actually, no, that's not true. There are still 2 tigers up on the roof, but I'm not going to the roof. I'm going to the library. We should be good. Nope. I still hear them. They're still here. That's not good. Nope, that is death up there. Don't go up there. Those tigers and stuff are still up top, right? Ah, here we are. Alright, that should be good enough. Let's get out of here before wherever these guys are, they find me. They found me. I don't know where that was from, but I'm running away. You can't stop me. Since our XP farm is here, let's go ahead and let's just put our enchanting setup right in this wall, shall we? Just gonna be a small, simple area, just big enough to fit it. Small, quick little build later, and we have got our enchanting room. Perfect. Let's go ahead, let's grab our bookcases, and we want to put our enchanting table right there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I think that's it. Yep, perfect. Ooh. Oh, I can reroll enchantments. Oh, that's useful. Okay. Let me go ahead and let's go make ourselves some diamond tools, and then we can go ahead and we can enchant. I should also probably put a grindstone in here as well. How's this going? That was just a few minutes. Let's see how much it has collected. Over a stack already. Not bad. There we go. Chest and a grindstone. And put all our lapis in there except for a stack. You in there, you in there. Let me go actually get my XP. See what you got. Please. 54, I'm breaking 3. Good remorse. Now what are you at? I'm breaking 3. So re-rolling. Oh, re-rolling costs experience too. Okay, well, that's alright. Let's see. You can give me something good? Of course you give me fortune on the axe. Really? I actually do need to re-roll the pickaxe. Oh well, would you look at that? Perfect. Alright, I just need a little bit more XP. I'll let this run. I also need to look at create enchantment industries, as there are other things in there. Like, I think there are super enchantments or something along those lines as well I can use. Give me that. And it did give me efficiency as well. Perfect. We'll have to do some trading with villagers so I can get exactly the things that I want, especially mending, but that is for another episode. I've just been in here letting this run in between episodes. We've got lots of experience in here, and we're also getting a good chunk of bones in this chest as well, which is amazing. Look at that. There they go again. To their deaths. Amazing. And we've got our little enchanting corner in here. I've also been dumping all of my excess XP into here, just so that in case I die, I don't lose it. In today's episode, we're going to be going ahead and we're going to be dealing with a couple problems in which I have been having recently. One of which being my backpack. My backpack is completely full of stuff that I'm going to be using for today's build. You may be able to guess by some of the items what it is we will be building, but I need to upgrade this backpack real quick. Fortunately, I do have just enough diamonds to do it. Go right here. We've got our diamond backpack now. How much slots did that give me? Hopefully a lot. Okay, not bad. Today we are going to be building something right up there. We are going to be building ourselves a nice little workshop / storage room, as the storage in my house is not cutting it anymore. It is way too small for our needs. I also am missing a few things from within our house as well that I do need, including a smoker, a haunter, crushing wheels, and also a spot to put a deployer setup, as there are quite a few things in Create that require you to use deployers in order to make, including precision mechanisms and I think a few other mechanisms as well. It's also good to have for building rails so I can automate all the rail building. We'll definitely be doing a lot of here in the near future. We just got to go ahead and just clear out all this stuff, and then we can go ahead and start building, as I do have almost everything. There are a couple things I am missing. Gathering resources for this workshop has actually shown me how under-resourced I am. I've pretty much used all of my wood. I had to go ahead and actually farm up even more wood in order to even get close to making all the stuff I need. I also used up a good chunk of iron, which has actually been running for a good while. So we're gonna have to start moving up here and getting some more efficient and much larger farms going, especially a wood farm. I need a wood farm. Here we go. We got a nice big flat open space here for us to go ahead and start building. We're gonna throw this right into a time lapse right here at the start of this video. I've got quite a lot of things I want to do today, even after we go ahead and get this workshop all built up. So let's go ahead and let's get this done, shall we? Workshop complete. We have got it up here, right up on top of the hill. I've got a little windmill, spinny, gyro thing. I didn't really know what to do, but I needed a little bit more power than what I had in there, so I just went ahead and added that up on the roof. Go right in here. Almost everything is done, almost. We've got our storage right here, which I'm going to go ahead and set up here with the rest of you here in a second, as it is kind of confusing and it kind of broke me the first time I was doing it. Down here we've got our water wheels going ahead and powering most of our stuff. We've got our 3 deployer setup, and I do have a little gap right in here for something later on. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like when it pours liquid down onto the things. I think it's a spout, potentially. But we can add that in later. This is mainly going to be for our rails and precision mechanisms as well at the start. Go right here. We have got a washer, melter, haunter, and a smoker all set up right there. It blows just slow enough that it goes ahead and it changes just before it gets put into this funnel, which is perfect. I have to just throw the stuff in here and it will go ahead and get done. And then right here is what I have brought you all back for, and that is this thing right here, mechanical crafters. Go ahead, let's put a barrel right there first, and then let's put in our mechanical crafters. Get a full setup going. And then, of course, we also need to grab our wrench and make sure that all of these are facing the correct way. Basically, I want them all to be leading downwards. There we go. Well, to the middle and then down, I think. Nope. One more. Okay, I think I got them all. There we go. And then we want to put a button here in case we want to do any manual crafting, as if you don't fill in all the slots, it won't actually craft anything unless you give it a redstone signal. But we are going to be going ahead and filling out the entire thing, because we are going to make the next thing, which is our brushing wheels, which is just andesite all the way around, I think. Andesite in the middle and spruce planks there, and here we go. It's crafting, it's going, it's moving. It's kind of broken, but that's alright. And we get 2 crushing wheels right here, which is also going to go right in here. I already have the power set up. Put one there, there we go, wheels of destruction. So now we have a crusher. And I went ahead and I put some brass catwalks all over the place to, have some level of safety. I got a few brackets as well holding up all of our shafts and everything. I could have covered all this up, but I kind of like having it all out in the open like this. It's also getting dark and I want to sleep because I actually almost got blown up by a creeper while building this. I went to go ahead and I went to leave the house. No, not the house. The workshop. Go to the house. And there was a creeper right around this corner. And there's something right now outside the building. You can see it on the minimap. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's set up this. So what we need to do for this now is I need to put a stock link on this. And then right click it so that it's all synced up. And I want to put one on here. And this one should also work. Yep. And then this one, I'm pretty sure, should be that one. I think. Yes, that should work. Basically, these are all the areas where we're going to be taking the materials from. So let's go ahead and let's just grab this. This is a stock ticker. If I put that down, so it's now connected to the network, and I need a thing. Let's go find a thing. Can I use a buffalo? Or a bison? Those are bisons, not buffaloes. Important distinction. I want to say probably not, but it will be really, really funny if I can. Oh, actually, no, I can't use a bison because you can't get through the door. Never mind, let's go get something else. Something a little smaller. Nope. Come on, come here. Yes. Come with me. Do not run away. I'm there, buddy. Now, if I just... Yes, perfect. So now if I go ahead and if I access him, I have got access to all three of these vaults. I just need to go ahead and block this off. This barrel doesn't actually do anything. But if we go here, and if I put in a lead, that'll go up into this. It goes around. This frog port will take it, right? There we go. And then it will move its way over into this vault somewhere. Come on. Should be in there. Oh, I can see it. There we go. Takes a little bit. If I go ahead and I just hit that, it should end up right in this barrel. Just for me. As it comes out, I can't show you anymore, but it comes out of there, moves along the belt, back into another packager, gets unpackaged, and shows up right in this barrel, which is perfect. And now we have... a lot of storage. I can't remember how much storage, but a lot of storage. Far more than what I have in our base, as each of these holds, I think, 20 slots. So actually, let's do the math real quick here. So we can hold up to, I believe, 4,320 stacks of items from this. So this is going to hold us over for quite a while here. I just have to go ahead now and just take all of our stuff from our house and actually move it up into here and get it all transferred into the system. And then I'll also go ahead and sort it out, as you can sort things out in filters. I'm not entirely sure how I do that, but I will figure that out. What are you gonna give me? Are you gonna give me something cool? Please give me something cool. Water wheels. That's not cool. That is storage solved, at least, because I've got so much deep slate and tough and stuff. And I haven't even emptied out my mining contraption either. There is hundreds in there, and I don't want to get rid of it, as well, I use a lot of deep slate and tough, so definitely want to keep it as much as I can. I'm supposed to be inside, not outside. I want this. Now that we have our deployer set up, as well as an automatic crafter, as well as a big-ish storage system, we are getting closer and closer here to building our first train station, and inevitably our first train. But when I build the train, I don't really have anywhere to go. I have explored some of the map. As you all know, I am going to be making a train system to go all the way over here to the redwood forest eventually, but that is way down the line. So instead, I want to go and find maybe something here that I can at least build a train station to. There are a few areas where I do want to build a kingdom or city or village or something, like the desert. So let's go ahead and let's see if I can't find a desert. I also would like to build in a cherry blossom biome, as well as in a jungle, and also, of course, at a mountain. Hey, look at the rainbow. Isn't that beautiful? What's not beautiful is the fact that there's no desert within 8,500 blocks of me. It's not looking good. I mean, it's going to be a cool train. but walking there to begin with is gonna suck. Is there even a desert in this world? Not found. What? Wait a minute, why does it say 11,000? You just went to 14. Why do I feel like this broke? Well, I will add that onto the list of ever-growing problems. There is not a single desert within 14,000 blocks of me. There are 3 different deserts. There's the regular desert, and there's a windswept desert, and there's another third desert. I searched for all 3 of them, and none of them are here. There is, though, a cherry grove 8,000 blocks away, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to go run on over to that. As I really do need to go ahead and find some of these places. I need to map out where everything will be so I can plan everything out. I don't know what I'm going to do about the desert. As without the desert, I have no cactus. And I also really did want to build in the desert. Ooh, let's get away from the skeleton. So, not really sure what I'm going to do, but we'll go over to this... Okay, not run through the blueberries. That freaked me out. I thought I was getting attacked. Anyway, as I was saying, we're going to go over here to the cherry grove, and then I'm going to hit search again. And hopefully, I'll be able to find a desert over there somewhere. Also, hopefully this is not across the ocean either. Ooh. What's this? Forgotten Forest. I like it. This is cool. Okay. Oh, I don't like it. There's evil things in here. I've been where... Okay, I have been here before. Oh, no. It's definitely across the water, isn't it? There's pigs! Okay, got it. I need to remember there's pigs out here. Tavern Village. Wind-powered villagers. Let's just put my horse somewhere. Hello? Why can't I get off this horse? Hello? Let me off. Let me off of you. Jesus. Why couldn't... That was weird. Alright, best of luck, buddy. I'll come back for you, I promise. Back into the ocean we go. Whoa. Whoa! What on earth is that thing? I didn't see that before. That's the same thing. Oh, it is. Okay, well, this is way closer than the other ones. Let's see what's in here. Why not? I'm gonna get some loot. Ooh, diamonds. Ooh, smithing templates. Buried treasure map. Here we go. Where is this? Oh, it's close. This is a weird spot for a treasure map. Oh my god, there it is. Okay. I was starting to doubt myself here. Alright, there we go. What do we got? Got some cooked salmon, some iron. Ooh, water breathing potions. Taking those. Part of the sea, of course. Lustrous pearl. And TNT. Could have used that a few seconds ago. Okay, anyway, continuing. We're 6,000 blocks away still. I am very much regretting at this moment choosing a large biomes world. It's good to see though that this island that I'm on is fairly big at least. It just seems that all the biomes that I want aren't actually on it. This looks like a thing. This is a thing. Oh, this is a thing. No, get out of that. Don't. I said don't attack me. Leave me alone. Oh my god, he is booking it. Look at this guy. Ooh, this area might actually be good for a little fishing village. Okay, making mental note. Potential fishing village here. At least on this side, it is just wide open ocean. It's not a glacier. What the heck is that? What are these things? Stay away from me. I don't know what these are, but I don't like them. Those are things that attacked me in the past. I don't know, but there's a building down there. Assuming that has to do with them. Oh my god, there's more of them. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. They look like underwater wardens. I don't like it. Stay away. There's also another thing underwater back there too. I don't like this. Oh my god, there's so many all of a sudden. Where did what ocean did I enter? Stay away, stay away, stay away, stay away. Stay away. Oh my god. Nope, they're actually bad. They're actually bad. They're actually really, really bad. Oh, no, 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 no. I see you. I see the bubbles. I see the bubbles. Oh, there's so many. Maybe I should set up a waystone at my house. Whoa, okay, hello, land. Big island by the looks of it. Oh my god, it's gigantic. Wait a minute. Is this all one big thing? Did I even have to go across the water? What wood is this? This looks like melon. Oh, it's a stem. That's why. It's not wood. That's cool. I like this area. This is not a bad area, actually. I have an idea for this area already. Oh my god, I just saw the map. I think the Cherry Grove. Ooh, wow, okay. Definitely interesting, for sure. I like the mountain. Having a mountain here is definitely cool. I like this. Oh, there's a really big mountain, too. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a waystone down here so I can actually get back here at a somewhat reasonable rate. Oh! No, not again, not again, not again, not again, not again. Where's the waystone? Put the waystone down before I lose this place. Cherry. There we go. Boom. Why are there tigers here? In what world does a tiger spawn in a cherry blossom biome? Just gonna go this way. I just want to see what's on the opposite side of this mountain. It works out pretty well. Alright, let's grab this, and I want to see if there is a desert near here. Whoa, look at this mountain. This is why I'm so glad I added lithosphere. Look at this. Uh-oh. No, 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 no! Powdered snow is the one thing that never, ever needed to be added into this game. It sucks. Oh my god. I like... Okay. I am making a big mental note of this. Actually, I'm taking a screenshot of this right now. I got an idea for this section. Don't know if I'll do it, or if I'll do the idea somewhere else. But I like this a lot. Is there really no desert? No! The world's being consumed! All I see is the lights! I am convinced that the desert does not exist. It is a figment of my imagination. I do need a desert though, so I don't know how I'm gonna find one. Ooh, yes, I need this. I need sweet berries, actually. Oh, there's the tiger, okay. Yep, no desert found. Deserts aren't real, they're a lie. I can't have cactus. I need cactus. I need it for both green and lime dye. Alright, we're back here. Perfect. Okay, so we're back here now. This is actually not great. I need to go back down there to get my horse. Is there a desert on this side? Fine then. I see how it is. I give up. I surrender. I have also decided I'm gonna go back. I do want to go around this way, and I want to get my horse on the way back. So I'm going right back to where I was. I'll see you all once I'm actually back home. Here we are, home sweet home. There's our workshop right there. Feels good to be back. I need to set up a waystone somewhere, so if I ever go out on a big journey again, I can just immediately come back. Well, that was a successful-ish journey. I ended up being wrong, actually. There is actually a gap in between the islands right there. Which is, it's okay, I guess. It's not that big of a gap, so I can definitely get something across there. Or again, I could always just do another portal. That always works too. And of course, I still did not find a desert. I feel like I just want to go just straight west until either I hit the ocean or I get to like all the way over here. And then try again. Why am I putting everything in here? What am I doing? I have a new area. Look at all that. So I'll go ahead and I will sort this all out so that it's in individual categories. But for now, it's all good. Oh, it's actually so nice. Alright, I'm definitely going to set that up in between episodes properly. I also don't know what I'm going to do in the next episode either, as we're kind of at that point now where I need to start building bigger things. Like I said, we're getting close to building a train station, but I don't... This one's broken again. That one's also broken. Why did both of these break? Okay, well, I'll fix those. I still don't know where I want my first train to go. I think maybe I should focus on at least getting this area planned out for the first city. I think that might be a good plan. I also still need to go ahead and get some netherite tools. And actually, nope, there's something I wanted to do. I keep on forgetting, and I want to try it. So I take rose quartz sheets, experience sheets, as well as nuggets of experience. I'm going to make this thing, what's it called? A mending room, which apparently repairs your item in your second hand or in your armor slots. Enchant with the mending enchantment. Mending rune takes XP from your XP bar to repair items. Mending rune need... So I'm not entirely sure how this works. I don't know if... I don't get it. I'm not entirely sure how it works. I want to make one and just see what it does. Should be the last one. Let's go ahead and let's see what happens. Repair item in your second hand or in your armor slots. Enchant with the mending enchantment. I don't know what that means. I don't know how this works. I don't get it. I need a desert. I need one. I am committing. I am going to find one, even if it kills me. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode in our Create Forever world. In the previous episode, we went ahead and we built ourselves this little workshop, which I'm sitting in. It comes complete with a mechanical crafter, haunter, smoker, smelter, melter, deployer setup, and a pretty decent sized storage system, which I have been filling out and also beginning to sort a little bit here. I still have a lot unsorted, but we'll deal with that later on. And despite filling up almost every single thing from our mining contraption plus from our house, I haven't even filled up this entire vault yet. So this is definitely going to tie us over for a good long while. And I also enchanted most of my armor, or all of my armor, except for the boots, because I'm still not getting feather falling for some reason. Won't give it to me. I also upgraded my stack upgrade to tier 2, got myself a bunch of food for this journey we're about to take. I've got a waste stone. Well, I've got 4 waste stones in my inventory in case we come across any areas in which I may want to build in the future. Plus, I took the second backpack I got 2 episodes ago, I think, and I upgraded that to diamond, so on our journey I can collect all of the resources I could ever possibly want and bring back. And I've got a friend over there in a boat. He's continuously trying to shoot at me, and he's always yelling at me. He'll pacify eventually, and we'll use him for something, I don't know what. And I have gone ahead and I have set up our waystone right here. So now, once we go ahead, we get to this desert, wherever it is, like 50,000 blocks away, I'll be able to teleport right back home, and I did do a quick test. It does work on my horse. So I'm just going to go ahead, we're just going to take our horse, and we're just going to go straight west until either I hit the other side of this island, which might be around here, in which case I'll then use the compass again. If I still can't find anything, I'll come back about halfway, and then we'll just go straight north, and then we'll try that. But I am going to find a desert today, one way or the other. Let's go, buddy. So, right here, and then straight. Let's see how long this takes me. Not only will this get me the cactus that I need in order to get green and lime dye, this will also go ahead and map out one of the locations for a future kingdom in which I plan on building. And of course, it has to rain as soon as I decide to start doing this. Yay, I fixed it so that the clouds are actually up high now, not so low. There we go. Oh, look at all these mountains. Ooh, this is a nice valley, okay. Oh god, no, no, my horse, get back here. Can't leave you alone for a second. This is a nice area though. Not a redwood biome, but these Sika trees look pretty good. Still no desert. I had to turn off my shaders, and the world keeps loading way too slowly. And it looks like we made it to the edge of the world. Well, the edge of this island anyway. This is a pretty big island for us to be stuck on. It's not bad. I will give it that. Please find a desert, please. Of course there's no desert here. What about the other two? Is there at least one of the other two nearby? Nope. Nada. And nothing. That is the last one, I believe. Alright, I'm gonna go north now. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna follow the coast all the way up. And we're just gonna see if I can find something that way. Or get in the boat. No, don't walk away from me. Get in the boat. Can you get in the boat? Can I get you in this boat? No. I said get in the boat. You put horses in boats? Are they too big? Well, I need to get you across this river, so let's go. Go on. Come on. Don't look at me like that. Stop it. Stop looking that way. There's land this way too. Come on. Alright, let's continue onward, I guess. I'm gonna map out this entire island before I find a desert. Really? I just spent all that time trying to get across that river and now I have to go right back across it. Ooh, you're fancy villagers. Oh, wait a minute. You can swim. What am I doing? Oh, no. It was really bad, almost. Pay attention to where I'm going. Where are all the deserts at? This is the opposite of a desert. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Come on, I'm right here. What on earth are these things? Get away from them. They're looking at me funny. I might leave a waystone here. This is not a bad valley. Oh my god, that's an alligator. Don't eat me. You are very slow, though. Thank god. Oh my god, it's a platypus. Wait a minute. I can put a platypus in a bucket. Get over here. Where'd it go? Where's the platypus? Come here, come here, come here, come here. Yes! I have a platypus in a bucket. This is now my most prized possession. Oh no. Please don't tell me this is the north. Oh no. This is the north part of the island. That's pretty far though. The good news is we have a really big island. Bad news is there's not a single biome on this island that I want. That's not true. There's like 2. But all the rest of them are elsewhere. Oh, I'm really regretting choosing a large biomes world. Well, I guess I'll sit here and just search again. Please. Well, this is unfortunate. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to find a desert. I think I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna continue down this coast and then maybe try again over here, wherever it takes me. I am going to find a desert. I will just bring you all back once I actually find it. Because this is all I'm gonna be doing. It's just running around, using the nature's compass to try and find a desert, and then that's really it. So I will see you all probably in about 50 years from now. I've done it. I have finally found the desert. It took so long. I forgot I have this trusty little mod here called World Preview, which if you see here, it shows a very rough view of the world here. But as I hover over each of the biomes, it actually tells me. So all I did was I just went in here and I just started just going around and just looking for a desert just somewhere. And eventually I found it and we are miles away. Why can't I open my mini map? We are so far away from our base. Our base is right there and we are all the way over here. Also, nearly not lost my horse twice trying to go over this mountain, which is just littered in powdered snow. Fortunately, I did save my horse. He is back home, safe and sound. There are quite a few biomes along here, including redwood biomes. So instead of using this redwood, which we were originally going to use for our redwood base, instead I am going to actually use this area and we'll just bring the train out along over here. Although there is a small chance this island may all be connected. Maybe. I'm not going to check that, not today. But here we are. We're in the desert. Glorious, glorious desert. And we've got a massive desert village right there. And we also have Badlands right there, which is perfect. That was another biome that I did want to find, although I was like 92% sure that if I could find a desert, there would be a Badlands like right next to it. Now, before I lose this desert, let's go ahead and put down this waystone so I can actually get back here in case I die, because that's a thing. I don't know what that is. Is that a roadrunner? There we go. Now we have cactus. I'm good. Rattlesnake rattle. What can I do with this? Animal dictionary. Maracas. I can make maracas. Actually, I might go up there just to see what's on the other side. I can kind of see on the map. Oh, I should go up there and explore just a little bit. What on earth was that? What? It's a jumping land jellyfish thing. What? Look at this thing go. Okay, got it. Desert is super weird. That's a giant snake statue. That's cool. I don't know what that thing is. It's leaving a trail of stuff. I don't know what that is. It seems peaceful though. It's not attacking me. That's good. Check out this village super quickly, and then we'll go up to the top of tiny cactus. We'll go to the top of there and we'll just see what's around. Ow. What? Are you? Ow! These flowers are also bad. Why is everything bad? Why must everything be bad? What wood is this? This is not redwood. It's carmine. Oh my god, hello. What are you? Come here. Okay, fine. What are you? You're nothing. You have a cactus on your head. Doesn't that hurt? Okay, so you like dragon fruit. Not sure what I can do with dragon fruit, but I'm gonna take it. At least this is a very big desert. I was a little concerned that I was gonna find a desert and it was gonna be like, whoa, what is that? That is cool. That is very, very cool. We got a big city over there. All right, let's go to the top of the mountain and then we'll see what's on the other side of it. This is gonna be a very big climb. This is a very, very tall mountain, but I definitely look forward to building stuff around here in the future. After this, we'll head back home, and then there's something I have got to do, which is outside of Minecraft, but I will show you all that here very, very quickly, and it will set the stage for everything we're going to be doing in the future. There's kangaroos. Hello, don't kick me. Oh, there's a waystone up here. Perfect. I was gonna place one. What is over yonder? Over yonder is nothing because I'm too high up. Also, on my journey back, I did find something interesting. I think, yes, right here. There's a thing here, and we're going to go and explore that a little later on. We're going to explore that to end off the episode. First, I think it's time I head back. There we go. Time to go back home. Yay! Home sweet home. But not for long. There is something I must do, and I shall see you all in a moment. Here's a map of our entire world. After the last clip, I went ahead and I ran all around our giant island, filled out the entire map. There are a few glitches here and there for some reason. I don't know why it does that, but just ignore those. Those aren't important. And then I was able to go ahead and export out the map as a PNG, and if we go zoom in way into here, there is our tiny little area, and here is our first outline of our first city. This would be our farming city. So here we're going to farm all of the crops. Every single crop you can do, we're going to farm it here. We're also going to farm animals, and we're going to process everything down into, I want to say every single Farmer's Delight meal, but at least probably most of them. Maybe not all of them, because I don't think I can automate all of them, but I'm going to automate as many as I can. So that'll be this city slash village. It'll be more of a village, less of a city. And if we come over here, we have our logging village, which is going to be right here. This is like it's a little grove, kind of, in between these mountains here. So we've got quite a distance to cover. I was going to lay out the track on here as well, like the route I was going to take, but it's kind of difficult to tell where the actual anything is. I can't really tell if it's a mountain, if I'm going to go through the mountain or not. So we can do that in game, but eventually we're going to have a track go right over into here, and then up here we have a processing workshop, which is going to be kind of modeled after Santa's workshop. This is the very top of a mountain, and basically we're going to be taking wood and other things from other cities and bringing them up here to then turn them into other things. Mainly wood. It will mainly be wood, like we'll be turning the logs into stairs, fences, pretty much anything I need in here automatically. And then if you come over here, we have a medieval kingdom down here, which we checked out earlier on in the episode. This is a small little valley in between the two mountains, so I think it has good potential for a good castle build. Definitely a lot of elevation changes, so that'll be interesting. This kingdom, as well as a few other kingdoms and cities, are going to be purely aesthetic. There's going to be minimal, if any, farms in this section. And then if we come all the way up here to the north, I have a Nordic village planned up here. This will also act as a hub for if I ever want to go further north. There appears to be an island here, which I didn't notice beforehand. That's that one. And then to go south, we have a little fishing village down here, which will also probably connect up. So we'll probably have a rail going to the logging village as well as down to the fishing village, which will go down like this. And then of course we'll also have to connect all of these up a lot. There's a lot of things we're gonna have to do. Lots of track delay. And then I'm thinking of I was thinking of maybe doing a massive bridge from this island to this island. But this temple right here is kind of in the way, because this is the shortest distance would be right here, but we have to go right over this temple. So I'm not sure if I will do that or not. We'll see. But if we come down here, like I said, we have our Japanese style city right here in that cherry blossom biome. And then we have got our dwarven kingdom, which will go right into this mountain. We saw that, I think, in the last episode. this little incropping there, that'll be where our Dwarven Kingdom goes. And then when we go all the way over here, there's actually a mushroom island here, which I found that before finding a desert. I forgot to mention that. But this is probably going to act as a little bit of a hub. I'm thinking of having a nether portal here for our train, and then have it come back out right here. And then we'll get on a boat to take us the rest of the way. And of course, there's another temple right in the way again, but we can probably avoid that just right across here. And then right here, this is a very, very nice valley. You can kind of see it here. You have like massive steps here, and it's well on the other side with lots of mountains here. So I want to do, I'm not sure what style to do for this area. I just know I want to build here. So that is just temporarily right now, Dark Oak Valley Village. Keep on going. We're going to have to get a train going all the way over here. We've got quite a few things over here. We've got our Redwood Village, our Western Town, which may not go right here. It will go into the Badlands somewhere. It's just, I didn't explore enough of the map to really find a specific area. And then same with the Desert Kingdom. It might go right here, or I might go further in. I'll have to explore that later on, but that is way down the line. Those are the base cities and stuff I need. There is one more that I technically need, and that is a mining facility. I need somewhere where I can just mine. Ideally, I would say the Dwarven Kingdom would be where I mine, but that I want to have as more of a secondary mining facility. I need a main one on the mainland so that I can be able to bring stuff up into the workshop. So we'll probably have it somewhere in this area. I'm not too sure. But first up is going to be the logging village. That's going to be the first thing we're going to start building here soon. Lots of terraforming I have to do, but that's okay. And then we'll just go ahead and we'll just spread out from there, as I need wood. It is way past time I got a automatic tree farm started. But that is overall my plan. And of course we can go further out, build other villages and cities and kingdoms all throughout. There was a little area down here. It was like kind of a jungle thing that I may want to do as well in the future. This is more than enough to keep us occupied for a good long while. So let's go ahead and let's hop back into Minecraft, and we're going to go and explore this thing. This is a thing, and I want to know what this thing is / has. So let's go. As you can see here, there is an ice castle. I don't know what it is, just so that thing, but that's less important. I want to go see what this is. Oh, so what's this? Oh, Jail of Cold. Find the frosted prison. This is a prison? The sky just got all moody, and I kind of like it. Pointed icicles. Can I take these? Oh, I can take these. Taking them. Ooh, everything's all frosted over. This is cool. This is also very spooky, but I like it. Oh, I can just take these. Ooh, wait, how do I make those? Can I make those? Or can they only be in... Oh, I can make these. Ooh, okay, remembering that for later. There's evil things in here. Maybe I don't want to go in here. That looks like a boss. I'm cheating. Don't care. Oh, they're not bad. Okay, you're... Ow. Hey, what the? How'd you get behind me? Oh, it's a Draugr. I know that from God of War. Check out my God of War live streams every other Sunday. This is powdered snow. Of course this is powdered snow. Why would it not be powdered snow? There's downwards, or there's upwards. Let's go up first. Hi. I don't like the noises you guys make. Should probably have a shield. That would probably help. You're nowhere near as difficult as the Draugr in God of War. Yes, this is good. I get pottery sherds for free. Ah, where'd you come from? Also, don't look at me like that. Ow. Oh my god! What is that thing? I don't even know what that is. Okay, you enjoy your prison, buddy. I am out. I am all the way out. I am ready for that. Get out of here, seagull. I got bigger problems than you. Where'd that thing go? Oh, great. You're up there. I really need a bow. I also need to get out. I wasn't prepared for that. Hi. Hi. We're cool? We chill? I just want to leave. Are you attacking again? Okay, maybe I should have gone down, not up. Hi. Oh, you have 100. Oh, that's 5 hearts. That's 5 hearts. That's more damage. Don't get out. I don't want to die in here. I'm not ready for this. Seagulls! Seagull! There's another one! Go away. Where are you coming from? Things are just appearing out of thin air. Hi. Oh my... You little seagulls are the worst things in this place. Oh no. Have I trapped myself? I may have trapped myself. Oh no. Why are there so many? Why are they everywhere? Where'd that... Oh, yep. This is a problem. You... Oh, I'm going to murder every single seagull in existence. Starting with you. No, you're... Yes, stay. Okay, I'm leaving. They're out here now, too. There we go. Oh, I got their shield. Okay, I got something. Is that a baby seagull? That is a baby seagull. That is kind of cute. You're not going to take my food, are you? You take my food, you're dying. You little... I warned you. I warned you. You all witnessed nothing. You all be quiet. He started it. Okay, now that I know what's in there, I'm gonna prep a little bit, get myself a bow. That's the one thing I mainly need. I also need better armor. Oh my god, I need to repair my armor. My armor is... we'll deal with that in the next episode. Well, not in the next episode. Eventually, I will deal with that castle. Yeah, that thing really hit my armor. My armor was not that low before I went in there. I'm gonna have to look into enchantment industries because I know there are ways to get protection 5 or 6 even. But that requires some special stuff, including a thunderstorm, which I haven't had for a while, but I should set it up anyway so that if we do get a thunderstorm, I can start it immediately. Don't shoot me again. Yep, that guy's still there. He's still being annoying. That was very close to my face, sir. He hasn't pacified yet. He will, eventually. He'll get sick of it. Come on, one more. Yep, that's right. You still suck. So let's go ahead, let's grab our horse, and we're gonna head on up there real quick. I should probably actually grab a waystone as there's currently no fast way for me to get to and from. I need to be able to go back and forth easily, at least until I get the train set up. Once I get the train set up, I will remove said waypoint. Actually, do I have one there already? I don't think I do. I do not. Okay. Horsey, who has still yet to be named. I will name him eventually. He's going to be our first big major project of the series, so let's see how we handle it. If you all have been enjoying the series and look forward to our future projects to come, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as I would greatly appreciate it. It also gives me a chance to figure out where I want to have the train go, so I definitely want to have it come through here and maybe up here. I don't know. This is going to be difficult to try and figure out the right path for the train, as like for instances like this. Should I make a tunnel through this hill? Should I go over the hill? Do I go around the hill? What will be the best? I think I want to avoid tunnels out here for as best I can, as I want to actually, you know, see the train going by and everything. Then once we get up into the mountains, then we might start bringing in some tunnels here and there. Yeah, here comes the interesting part. Can I get into this valley without running into powdered snow? Looks like yes I can. So here we are. Here is the big old area. We're going to have to go ahead and clear out a bunch of these trees, which we're going to go ahead and do right now. Let me just go ahead and put down our waystone first so I can both get back here easily and also return my horse back home, as I don't want him wandering off on me. Oh, I'm inside you. That was not a pleasant sight. Here you go, buddy. You get to sit in here and just chill while I go ahead here and I get to chopping. Well, this mechanical saw gets to chopping. We need to clear out a lot of these trees. So let's go ahead and let's get started, shall we? And with that final tree, here is the section we are going to be building. I left all those trees. We will eventually go ahead and move over to there, but for now, all I need is this space. I've got this whole entire area to work with over here. Plenty to do. And I got a lot of logs. You can just see right there. I don't think I'm ever going to run out of Sika logs or pine logs. I have got hundreds in here. I also got quite a few sticks as well. Lots of saplings for each as well. And one little cartwheel. Isn't that fancy? But this is only the beginning. Now I need to go ahead and get myself like 50 stacks of dirt from somewhere. Can I make dirt? Is there a fast way to do that and create? Nope. I just have to go mine up a bunch of dirt. Okay, well, I shall return with lots and lots of dirt. After a quick stop off home, I went ahead and I grabbed our mining contraption and I took it up north over here, you can see a little strip here where I went ahead and I gathered up a bunch of dirt. I have got a little over 6,000. I'm hoping it's enough. I also grabbed one grass block super quick, as I don't actually see any grass around here. Actually, nope, what am I talking about? There's grass all over the place. Anyway, I have it, just to make sure it can go ahead and spread, as we don't want dirty dirt all over the place. We want grass. So let's go ahead and let's fill all of this in now, and sort of flatten it all out so I can actually make it usable. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. I should have lit this up beforehand. Oh, the Enderman looks super menacing in here with just the glowing eyes. Oh, there's a lot of Endermen in here. Oh, no. Yep, that's right. Kill each other. Don't kill me. Don't worry about me. No. Yep, that's right. Come on. Hey. What? Oh, no. I messed up. I looked at it. I looked at it. Oh, I looked at it. Where is it? No. Oh, there's a lot of them. This is not a zombie survival mod pack. Oh my god, why are you so fast? Oh, why are you all so fast? Oh my god, there it is. It's the chicken jockey. I really need to invest in a good bow. Also, invest in some aiming skills. Okay, not flawless, but I think this will at least stop most things from spawning. Nope, big underground basement, which I can use for something. I'll probably honestly just end up using this for either power or just additional storage. And there was a bunch of stuff up here now too. Come on, I can do it. No, I can't. Come on, I can do it. Yes, I did it. Why are these spiders attacking everything? Oh, they're going after flies. That's what spiders do. Nice and cleared out. Still have to wait for all the grass to go ahead and spread everywhere, but here we go. This is the start of our little logging company. What am I talking about? Wood farm. That's what it is. Oh my god, my hat is about to break. I need to repair that now. Head back and do that in a second, because I also have to go ahead and grab a bunch of resources as well to actually start out our farm. Now, if you see over here, I have a little bit of a gap here. This is where we're going to be putting our train station to come in here. It's going to go right in here. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our wood farm right here, where we'll actually be cutting down the trees. I'm going to put a power station right over here. And then I want to bring all of the logs over into a building over here, where I'm going to split them in half. And half of them are going to be stripped, and then the other half are not. And then I'm going to bring them over here into just a massive storage warehouse, where I can go ahead and use a stock ticker and all that fancy stuff to go ahead and pull the logs out of. Now, unfortunately, that is a lot of stuff I have to do, and not a whole lot of time to do this, as I do still have a full-time job, which I have to do. So not entirely sure if we'll be able to get all of that done in this episode. We will for sure get the wood farm done, and obviously the power to power said wood farm, and maybe the stripping section as well. Not the storage warehouse or the train station, but we can go ahead and just divide that off into 2 episodes. This is a pretty big build here, as you can see, that we have to do. So splitting it off into 2 episodes isn't going to be the end of the world. And of course, eventually we're going to go ahead and we're going to expand it all the way down here as well, potentially. Not too sure. Either that or I'll end up using this as a turning circle for our train. I'm not entirely sure. I have an idea on how to get the train here. I don't know how I'm going to get it back. That is currently a little bit of a problem. But that is a problem to solve for later. Time to go ahead and get some stuff to actually build up this farm. Nope, that's a lie. First, we're going to go ahead and get some stuff to make some power. Then I'm going to get the stuff to build the farm. Power comes first. It is raining again. It has rained a lot in this episode. I'm not sure how much of it you have all seen, but I have seen a lot of rain. It's pretty much rained every other day. Anyway, After a little bit of running around, I went ahead and I got all the materials for our little power station here. I had to run over to the Badlands to get some red terracotta to make these red terracotta shingles. I didn't want to use redwood over here as I'm already using redwood at the other area, but I did want to use a red block, so this one is a little brighter and of course has the different texture. I've got enough resources here to build a pretty decent sized power shed. We don't need too much power as we're only going to be powering a couple of contraptions, a bunch of belts, and some saws, so they shouldn't require too much power, I don't think. But let's go ahead and let's build our power station right here, shall we? Right in the rain. It's always raining. What on earth is wrong with this creeper? Why won't it die? There we go. Had a backpack on. There's like 15 arrows I just shoot into him. As you can see here, we have got our little power shed all up and running in here. If we come in here, we've got 2 little wind turbine things. And the power goes underneath. We'll go ahead and bring it out to where we need to go. I also have 2 levers set up to have a manual shut off for the farms in case I ever want it. This can generate a little over 7,000 SU, so I hope that's all good, hopefully. But let's go ahead now and actually get the farm in itself. We're not going to turn it on today because, well, I don't have time to make the storage or anything, so there's nowhere for it to really go, but we can at least build out the farm itself. Here we go, materials acquired. Now, instead of doing a bunch of circular farms like we did with our tomato, wheat, and farms like that, I'm instead going to steal Mr. Beardstone's farm, where he used a gantry instead, to just do large sweeping farms that just go straight across. I think it'll look a lot better. May require a few more resources, but that's okay. Plus, I want to try gantries out a little bit. So let's go ahead and first off, let's actually mark out the area where I want to put the trees, as we need to block off certain areas with stone so that the deployers don't actually place trees where I don't want them. Here we go, an area like this should be good. Then we just have to do a second one to the right. Whoop, that's not spleef myself, that would be bad. Why is it raining again? It's like the 3rd day in a row. And after we just place these few, yeah, that's not how you speak words. Oh look, I have a visitor, and I thought I was gonna get through this project without any visitors. Oh, nope, that's not fair. Come on. Excuse me. As I was saying, we have got our little pathways here for each one. So we're going to plant trees along here, along here, along here, along here, and along here. And then we're going to have dark oak, specifically in these ones. I did leave a little bit more of a gap so we could get enough leaves growing to get some decent saplings. Don't run out. And then we have these middle sections. I could eventually in the future also use these for another type of tree. But for now, we're just going to stick with just 6. I don't need too many for now, but we'll see it later down the line for that. Now, what we have to do is just dig out a little trench section, just right on all the way down, where our gantry is going to move along, and on the other side as well. Probably just do 1, and then I'll bring you all back once I do the second one. I think 1 more down I have to go for the gantry, and let's just open this up a little bit. First, what I want to do is I want to actually make a little trench or layout for where the gantry is going to go, so I actually have somewhere to stand. Use this polished, what is this, no, it's just regular cut tough. Why am I so incapable of speaking the language I've spoken since the day I was born? Oh my god, just did the same thing twice. It's getting late and I'm tired. Cut me some slack. Up to there we go, and then we just have to grab our gantry shaft and bring it all along this. And then to seal it all off, I want to use this mossy cobblestone, which actually looks really good. Not right here. Right here will be something else. We have to put a redstone contact right here, I think. Let's just go all along this. This one will be flat, but we need to put a redstone contact on this thing. You'll see why in a moment. Go, and then we want to leave a gap for the redstone contact on this side. Technically, it doesn't matter which side you do it on, but I've chosen this side. That skeleton is going to come up here, and he's going to annoy me, isn't he? I should probably invest in getting the jetpack. There is a jetpack in this. It's not the best, but it's definitely something. So we need to put a redstone contact on this side, just right here. We don't really have to fill in this section as you're not going to see it, but I want it to look nice just for my peace of mind. Let's get the actual carriage built. Let's do that. Place a redstone contact like that and make sure it's glued, which I'm running out of glue. That's not good. I'll have to run back quickly and grab some. Just give me a second. Here we go. New super glue acquired. Let's grab ourselves some girders and some barrels, and of course our, where are they? Deployers and saws. And we want to put a barrel facing this way. This doesn't have to be barrels, by the way. You can use any block. I'm just using barrels so that I can store lots and lots of saplings on here without probably ever having to redo it ever. We'll just be able to go ahead and just store them all in here. Of course, if it does eventually run out, nope, that's the wrong way. Well, actually I can rotate it, it's fine. Put some saws like this, and then we get our wrench. Oh, nope, 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 come on. You know which way you want to go. It's not, stop it. Oh my gosh, come on. There we go. That took way more attempts than it needed to. Anyway, there we go. We got all three of our saws now placed. And I just sleep so you all can see. I am going to be placing saws on the other side as well. This way, it's when it comes back, it can also go ahead and cut the trees that way. Please don't. There we go. Yep. You're good. You're good. Don't be a pain. Thank you. Good. Well, that is all the saws. Now we just want to nope. We want to go like this, and up one more. Then I need to put down a deployer. Yep, I need to be able to at least access the filter. This is just design preference at this point. This is not necessary at all. But this is the basic form. You have your deployer, which places a sapling, and then you have the two saws, which, you know, actually cut down the trees. So let's go ahead and let's just bring this all the way across. And then we place the rest of our deployers. One, and what did I just press? 1 and 2. Just like that. And that is it. This is all we have to do. Well, actually, no, there's a bit more we have to do. Let's grab our portable storage interface as well. We want to have that right there. And then I want to dig out my glue, because this is no longer going to be glued on. This is where it's going to be going to. And there we go. That is it. All we have to do now... Actually, no, that's not it. What am I talking about? Why do I keep saying that is it? There's like 5 more steps. But that is at least the chopping part done, the carriage. Let's head down here and actually do some intelligent redstone. I need our powered toggle latch. So first, we want to have a gear shift. Essentially, all this will do is this will change the rotation of the gear shift, not the gear shift, the gantry shaft. So in order to activate this, we want to have a powered toggle latch going into it. So if that goes off, it basically acts as a lever, kind of, I think. And then in front of that, we want to put a redstone link and set that to receive. Also need to go ahead and put a redstone contact like this and put a redstone link on the back of this as well. I'm just going to use 2 oak saplings. So you go ahead and basically once this comes back to here, it will send a signal to this, which will then flip the switch either back or forth, doesn't matter, and then it will go ahead and change the rotation of it. But that is why we have a contact on the other side, where all I have to do is just climb up there and put another redstone link on it, and basically just do the exact same thing I just did. So there we go, and then we want to put just 2 oak saplings. So now once the gantry actually comes to here, it will activate this, which will activate the gear shift. Was that what it's called? I think. Yep. We're gonna go with it. It will send a signal to go off the other direction, basically. And then the second thing we want to do is we want to add ourselves a clutch right in here. And this one we also want to have a redstone link. This is the switch I had in the power shed. One was for this one, and then I have a separate one for the other one. Eventually, well, not eventually, in the next episode, when we actually fill out our storage, I'm going to put a threshold switch onto the storage, and so when it gets to a certain amount filled, it will actually go ahead and turn it off automatically. This is just a manual shut off if I ever need to for some reason. So not entirely sure if you all are getting what we're going. I feel like I'm going all over the place with this description, but I'm doing the best I can. I'm sorry, I don't make tutorials, but there we go. So now we have a manual shut off, and then we'll just have on the threshold switch, we'll have this frequency as well, so that when that goes off, it will also activate this, and it will just stop the power from going through. And that is, I believe that is everything. So all we have to do now is just hook it up to the power. As you can see, we've got our power over there from our power shed. I just haven't actually turned it on yet, as I want to wait until everything is up and running before we do that. So let's go ahead. I'm going to just basically copy this on the other side, and then I will bring you all back probably for the end of the episode, as like I said, it is getting late and I've got to edit this video for you all, so you can all see it on Monday. This is a joke, right? How are you here? I just cleared out one of you and you're back already? Pretty sure that's a rocket on the end of his crossbow too. Not taking any chances. You stay over there. Nope, don't you shoot me. Yep, that was a rocket. Hello, where did you come from? Okay. Now can I build this in peace? Here we go, second one in, it's all ready to go. Now all I have to do is actually just make somewhere for it all to go, and also actually connect up all the power. I haven't done that just yet, we'll do that later, but I have got one last little bit of building to do. This time I'm going to do it in a time lapse. I can at least start with some of the belts. I do know where the belts are going to go, I just don't have time to actually do the building, but I can put in the belts and some of the other things, like I have a pathway all set up for here. So I'll go ahead and I'll just do a quick little time lapse just to end off this episode, shall we? That is the last little bit of building for today. We've got our nice little path here. I decided to use this rocky dirt stuff as it's supposed to be a little bit of a lumber yard, so the path shouldn't be too well defined. We do have some lanterns on here, although I might change out these walls. I did like them before, but now I may change that. We've got our little bridge here, kind of, where we're going to be pulling all of these stuff out of there and then bringing it all over here. I quite like this. I like having this little arch to sort of enter the yard, I guess, even though technically the farm is over there. We're going to ignore that, though. And then they'll come all the way down here, and it'll join up the other thing and head off into the next building, which we shall build in the next episode. I did forget the funnels. I was supposed to bring funnels. I forgot the funnels. I'll add the funnels in between episodes. And I did go ahead and I did connect up a little bit of the power. I think I have most of it ready to go. As soon as we go ahead and just connect it up underground, I think it will be all ready. First off, what we want to do is we want to get a belt going up here. Hopefully I have enough belts for this. I actually don't think I have enough. I think I'm going to need more. We want to go ahead and we need to have another belt going across right to there and right to here. And let's go ahead and actually make it look nice. Just add in a stair and nope. And trapdoor, just like that. I think also right there. Here we go. So that'll go across, and then we need to have it to come down, as this will now be inside of the actual building. Now before we do the rest of the belts, I'm actually going to dig out the floor here for where the actual, well, flooring is going to be. I'm going to ruin all the grass I just placed in the previous episode. Here we go, we got the floor. We've also got some power that will go down into our underground area. This is how we're going to be bringing the power up for all the belts, and we got some encased chain drives, which will be important in a moment. First off, let's go ahead and put this in here and this right here, and then we just mirror this on the other side, not like that. Nope, don't fight me. Getting the layout for where all our belts are gonna go. There we go, just like that. And we want to put one belt, actually let's do this first, here. I definitely don't have enough belts. One belt all the way to here. One belt all the way to you. I did this wrong. This needs to be one more over, and it is already getting dark again. I just started. Anyway, right to there, and I also need one right there. Belt, 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 and belt. Might have just enough. I don't, I'm one short. Dang it, so close, I'll be back. I also forgot to mention that in between episodes I did a little bit of trading with some villagers. I got a Fletcher villager and a librarian villager where I re-rolled him until I got mending. So now I have mending on my pants, my pickaxe, and something else, and my shovel. So we almost have mending on all of our stuff. I just need to get a few more emeralds. The Fletchers ran out, and I also ran out of sticks, which is where this is definitely going to come in. I'm going to be keeping all of these sticks from this. Anyway, we got that, and so then we want to go ahead and put our mechanical saws just like this, and nope, not like that, come on, just like that. And in order to split these up, what we want to do is we want to put a brass tunnel right along like this, and so basically anything that comes in here, it will end up actually getting split between all of these, and it'll go along here. We do have to put some filters on these, as I don't want sticks going through here. Sticks go through here, they get all torn up. We only want logs going through here, and I also only want certain logs going through here, as I mainly only need the oak, spruce, birch, and dark oak to be stripped. The cherry wood and the acacia wood I don't think I really need stripped. So we've got some filters on us in here. We can deal with that in a second. Let's just make all of this nice. Don't have to do all of the belts as well. We can't see all of them, so just those will do. And then right here, we want to go ahead and put some encased fans pointing up. We want to get things going upwards, and all of our chutes right along it. Actually, wait a minute. I did not need this here, did I? Nope. We don't need one there, but we do need one here. There we have it, and I also have realized I have done this wrong. I need to move those saw blades. So here we go, just like this, and I'm going to go ahead and right-click these with the wrench so you can actually see the stuff going up. Not necessary, but I like to do it. Just like that, and then we need to put a belt going across, as the chutes here will actually push the items straight through the belt, which is exactly what we need. And we'll just take this and run it all the way across here. I think that's max distance. And of course, make it all nice. Just like that, and that will head off into storage, which we'll build in a little while. But there we go, that is it. And I forgot to put the tunnels back on. 1 second. There we go. Now we're good. Now the only thing left for me to do now is to just connect everything up to power and also put in the filters. As I will explain why I need to put filters on it afterwards. Well, at least how I need to do the filters. There's actually a specific way I have to do the filters. I can't just say don't put stuff on here, as it won't work like that. It's kind of odd. But I think let's go ahead, and I don't think you need to watch me attach it all to power. It's going to be kind of confusing. And I will just bring you all back in once it is all actually connected up and moving. Now, assuming everything is facing the correct way. Yep, there we go. Belts are going this way. These are all going the correct direction. Let's not jump onto the belts, as I will get melted in the saws. As you can see, they are spinning, I think, the right way. They're kind of a little tricky. But then they go over here, and stuff will go ahead and get blown up in the chutes up to there, and then head off into storage. So next, let's go ahead and let's do the filters. I think I can do the filters. Actually, nope, I am missing something right here. I need those. I shouldn't have connected this power. Now for the filters. I don't know if I actually need the things. I don't think I do. So I need to add... Yes, I can just... There you go. There's a little tip. You don't actually need the items. You can just pull them out into here, and this will work. You don't actually need the items. So I do need oak logs. I need acacia logs, spruce logs, dark oak logs, cherry logs, and birch logs. And then I also need sticks and apples. We're also going to be getting this green tea stuff. Where is it? There it is, the green tea leaves. And the acacia trees actually drop this acacia blossom thing. Yep, right here. So we want to make sure that goes here as well. I think that is everything. Nope, acorns. I'm also forgetting acorns. That's another thing that trees drop. There's so many things that trees drop in this. There we go. So this is your allow list, and we just want to click that. Basically, this one is going to go onto that one, onto these two, away from the saw, and then I need another list filter that has the same exact stuff, except for I want to remove the sticks, the cherry log, the acacia log. I think that's it. Well, actually, I'll probably just remove everything apart from just the oak, spruce, and everything. Let's just do that now. So I want the oak log, birch logs, not the acacia, spruce log, and dark oak. Those are the only ones I need to be getting stripped. Everything else just goes straight on through. I think that's right. If I just do this and do this. Right? Yes. That's all I need to do. This one is just the logs, so only they are going to go through here. Right? I'm hoping I'm doing this right. Otherwise, we're going to have some problems afterwards. Only on these, and then this one will allow everything. And you need to make sure that you have the logs on each, because for some reason, if you don't put the logs on both, it will only go through here, or it will only go through here. I don't know, it's kind of weird. But there we go. We just make sure that everything knows exactly where it's supposed to be going. And of course we don't need the saplings because, well, we're not going to be collecting the saplings, which is what I need 2 more filters for. For this one, we want to go ahead and put the oak sapling, the spruce sapling, the birch sapling, the acacia sapling, the dark oak sapling, and the cherry sapling. That is all 6. And we want to put the deny list on that one so it will not let these go through. Go ahead and duplicate that. And we want to put it over here on these brass funnels just before it actually exits the machine. So that way it will keep them actually in the barrels. So now it will not allow saplings to come out and they will just remain in these barrels. Technically speaking, I didn't have to put all 6 saplings in these. I only needed to put the 3 on each machine, but it's just better for me to just do it this way because now I know for sure nothing should go through. Surely. Then I have 4 more list filters, which are for one more thing, and that is for the actual saws, as apparently sawing logs doesn't just strip them in this, it actually makes a bunch of other things as well. So we need to make sure that it is only actually sawing out the things that we want. We need stripped oak, stripped birch, stripped spruce, and stripped dark oak. Do this. The only thing that should be coming out of here is the stripped logs. Not anything else. There we go. That is all of the filters I think we need. Hopefully everything works. We're going to see once we actually get all of the stuff planted. But first, we need a storage room. And before that, actually, even, we need to get an actual building around this thing, as we don't want it out in the open. I did not put this floor around here just for it to be open like this. Let's go ahead and let's get into the first tile of today, and let's build ourselves this building. Next building complete. Our little stripping area, that's not right. Our area to strip logs is all completed. I got a nice little placard out here. I really like these placards. It's actually really nice. Definitely better than item frames. But we've got our building all set up here. I did add just a couple tunnels in here just because I think it looks cool having it closed off like that. But if you come in here, it's very empty. I didn't really know what to do. Part of me wanted to put a massive display board up here showing how much wood we have. That doesn't really make any sense because I should put that on the storage building, not in here, as for the most part we're not actually going to be coming in here too often unless something breaks. That's the only reason for me to really come in here. But regardless, we did do a little bit of interior. We got some supports all over the place. We got some chains holding up that belt up there, which I quite like this. I like having the little girders holding it together. And if you go ahead and if you right click with the wrench, you can have these nice sort of base things added to it. And I got a couple of benches here so we can just sit here and watch all the logs get stripped as they go by. Now the only thing left for us to do is to actually build our storage building. We've got our little belt right here that'll go out and go right into our storage system over here. We're going to do 5 massive vaults. So I need a lot of iron. I actually, in between clips, I went just down underneath and I grabbed all of the raw iron I could find. Is there quite a lot actually up here? I didn't grab the ones up here as well. I still have to look up here. I don't want to have a bunch of random holes, but down there I don't need to be down there, so I went ahead and I grabbed a whole lot. This isn't even, I think, a quarter of the amount of iron I need, as I need 405 volts, and that's 2 iron sheets per vault, so I actually need 810 iron. Hopefully we have enough back at our base, but I'm going to go ahead, spend a little bit of time gathering the resources, and then we're going to go ahead and just build this storage system, and then we are done. Actually, no, we're not done. The farm will be done, but I still need to do a little bit of decoration here and there. But the main farm will be done once I get that storage system in. So let's go ahead and grab some resources super quickly. Well, that took a good long while. Oh my god, I needed so much iron. But thankfully now we have got every single thing in which we are going to need, I believe. We've got a few decorative pieces, but right here, as you can see, we have got so many vaults. It's going to take a good while for these to get filled up. But that's a good thing because I am also very much out of wood as well. I needed so much wood and so much iron for this, so getting this tree farm up and running right now is definitely a good idea. So let's go ahead and let's get ourselves into a time lapse for today. This should be the second last one. We'll have another one afterwards for something else. Let's get the storage warehouse built up, shall we? Look at that lovely sunrise over our new storage building. I really like how this one turned out. I wanted a nice open front section. I was going to have the entire thing open, but then I ended up kind of liking this little maple section on the back as well. You don't really need to see the vaults. Just seeing the front half I think is good. We got our placards up here. I've got an empty seat. I need a thing, but the only creatures I've really been seeing are flies, and I need to try and catch one of them. Anyway, I have turned off the power as we are about to go and set this off. Finally, it's finally going to go. Hopefully everything is working and I have done everything right. And that is the thing. I have tested the stripping section. I have tested this section. I have not actually tested the wood gathering section, which is the main part. So there's a pretty solid chance that it may not work, but hopefully it doesn't. Anyway, if we come back here, I probably should put a door there so I can. You can see right here, everything is just going to end up filling up eventually. This will be the last vault that will fill up, and so in order to make sure that the farm isn't going all the time, I want to put a threshold switch on here with a redstone link, like that. And I need to give that a signal. You can see here that this vault can hold up to 1,620 stacks of items. So we want it to send a signal, let's say when it's at or above 500 stacks. And we'll want it to turn off when it's at or below, probably just 1 stack is probably fine. So until this fills up with 500 stacks, this will remain off, but as soon as it hits 500 stacks, it will send a signal down to a clutch, which I still need to go ahead and place. Also give this a signal. I don't really know what signal to give it. Let's just give it 2 campfires. Why not? There we go. That works. So let's go ahead and let's put the clutch down underneath. Oh, here's a fly. You're probably going to be the one I take. Actually, no, you're not going to be the one I take because you're down here and it's going to be annoying. So right there, I've left a little gap for our clutch. Turn off, as I kind of messed up. Well, I didn't really mess up, but I had these, but because I gave these 2 different signals, we need to have a clutch basically before them so that it will turn off the entire machine. So if we go ahead right here, grab our clutch right in here, and then we just want to put a redstone link like this. Set it to receive, give it this, and there we go, and that is it. So now once that goes ahead and that fills up to the 500 stacks like I said, this will go ahead and this will stop both of the farms, and it won't start going again until it has emptied out that vault. It is going to be a while until that fills up, so this is probably going to be going on for a while. And then of course we also have our manual shutoffs, but first, before I get this farm going, let's go ahead and let's grab ourselves a shopkeeper so I can actually access the inventory once this thing starts going. Alright, I need a thing. There's a fly on the roof. fly over here too. Ooh, you come here. Get down here. Come here. Nope. Come on. Get back here. Stop. Nope. Come on. No. Stop going all the way up the mountain. Why are you running away from me? Oh my god. It's overpowered with snow. Okay, fine. You escaped. You got away. Are you happy now? Something over here. Let's go. Or can I get a goat? Ooh, ooh, ooh. No! Come here. Alright, I got a snow bunny. Come with me. Don't fall. Let's go. You're coming to your new home. Hopefully you work. You should work. I don't see why not. Trying to have this bunny go up blocks is impossible. Come on, you're almost there. No! Too late. I got my bunny now. My cute bunny. No, get up here. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You're almost there. And then if I just... Up. Should work. Yep, there we go. You can't see the hat because it's too small, but he works, so there we go. So anything will come out here and get filled up in here. I also added in a nice little clipboard right here, which is cool. A nice little bit of detail. Subscribe. But let's go ahead and I think... No, not quite yet. I need to put the saplings in. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's get these filters in. So I want this one to only be dark oak. This one can be our acacia, and this one can be our cherry. And then I just want to go ahead and throw all those in there so it can go ahead and use them whenever. And then over here, we want our spruce, birch, and oak, just like that. And in we go. Everything should be good. I've got all our filters on. Filters on the deployers. Power is on. Redstone links are attached to everything. Fingers crossed, I will go ahead. I will turn on this power. And everything should start going. Let's go. Come on. Please. Well, this is unfortunate. What have I done? Why aren't you moving? The wrong way. Do I need to put in a gearbox or something? I messed it up. I told you. Ooh, wait. Maybe I have it turned off. Wait. No. How did I mess this up? Take you out. Put in another gearbox to make it go the other way. Hopefully this fixes it. Is it working now? Oh god, what on earth happened? Oh. Okay, that one's working. What the heck? How did I mess up this one? Oh boy, okay. Well, now I need to turn this off. Fourth time's the charm. I heard it. There we go. Now everything is working. Why is... No, that one's not working. Why? Why are you here? What? Something did break. I didn't have very many Why? Why can't you just work? I think if I just come down here and if I just... Did that do it? Please tell me that did it. There we go. Off it goes. And now this one stopped. Why? What? Why aren't you cutting? Dropping the saplings over here, and I don't know why. And this one has now stopped too. What have I done? 1 second. I can't have anything nice around here. I do think I have to redesign these. I think it's because this section is getting caught on the trees. So then it can't go forwards to actually continue chopping. I think that's it. So I do think I have to redesign these. So I have lowered the deployers down into here. Fortunately... Wait, is that right? I think I put this in the wrong place. I think that's supposed to be one more over. Once and again. Anyway, this is supposed to be one more over because it's supposed to go... Yeah, it's supposed to place it there. Okay, I'll move those again. I'm also adding more saws on these ones. Especially because the oak ones, they place lower. Just want to make sure... Oh, I should have made more going the other way, too. Everything's going wrong. Okay. Fingers crossed this should work now. I have gone ahead. I've added a few more saws onto this one just so that I can get any leaves that go ahead and grow out there. I think this should be okay. I've also moved the deployers down into here, so it should build into this block. Should is the key word there. Oh boy, this has been such a mess. Okay, let's see here if we can do this again. Power. Okay, that one went. Placing them in the right spot correctly. Yep, looks like it. Okay, all the saws are connected. Don't know why it's doing that though. Why are you not moving? Okay, you're still going. That's a good thing. Why is this all backward? Oh my god. I know why, I know why, I know why. How can everything go this wrong? I need to go back underneath and I just need to grab... I need to remove that gearbox that I did place. And something is also very wrong with my world. It keeps raining every other day. Without fail. I'm not sure what's wrong. There's a lot of things wrong. Everything is wrong. Okay, you're going the right way again. Good. You're not moving still. Great. Alright, at least this side is working. I don't know how to stop it from making a mess of the saplings. I'll have to look into that. But that's not my main problem right now. My main problem is why this thing isn't moving. Alright, undo all of the glue. All of it. I don't know what's glued to what. Undo all of it. My glue's gonna break. Yup, now I have to... Oh, I hate this. I'm actually so done. I'm so done with this project. If this does not work after I reglue this, I'm giving up. Why are you stopped? Okay, after a lot of messing around, I think I have it. Maybe, possibly, I don't even know anymore. I think I messed up as I hadn't glued that back on, the redstone contact, so I think that's why this wasn't moving originally. And then I have also, as you can see here, I've added saws onto the portable storage interface on this side and that side, just so that I can get any leaves that get in the way. I don't think I need to put any more saws. I might honestly just have to put saws all along this. I've also swapped this out so that the oak now is in the middle, as that I think is the only tree that actually will put leaves that low down, so that way it's out of the way, and birch is over there instead. Spruce will also do that, so actually, some of the spruce trees actually grow out. Well. We'll get to there when we get there. I've put the saplings back in. I'm not sure if this is going to start moving right when I start the power, but let's see. Well, not moving, that's not great, but hopefully the only thing I should have to do is just go down underneath and just flick the switch, and they both should start moving. Alright, that one's going, and this one's going, okay? Good start. Good sign, good sign. Still don't know how to fix the sapling placing. I don't think there is a way I can fix it. It's supposed to not place saplings if it can't do it, but when it gets to the ends, for some reason it's trying to. Maybe it's just because it's when it's going back, or maybe I need to add another row of bricks. Not too sure about that, but here we go. It's going now. Please don't stop at any point. Yeah, see, it's... He's wasting my saplings, though. A lot of saplings. That's the biggest problem. So if anybody has any suggestions on how I could stop it from doing that, I would greatly appreciate it. I do not have anywhere near enough acacia or birch. Alright, there we go. There's our first tree. Alright, so hopefully now this can just go and it won't break on me. It will just continuously keep going back and forth. If we go over here, we should be able to see some logs going through as it links up, right? From that tree that it just did. Come on. They'll get over here eventually. There they come. There they go. Yep, the sticks, the acorns, everything. They should go in here. Get split up. Half of them will be stripped, and then they go up. Oh, this is so nice. And then we go up here, and if we go talk to our bunny... There's wood in here. There we go. We got some stripped spruce already from before. Kind of broke it. Is this going to get through the dark oak? Yes, there we go. Okay, we're good. Everything is working out now. Still don't know how to stop it from messing up there, but there we go. There goes the dark oak. Oh. That's weird. It immediately broke that one. Maybe I need to have the gantry go over one more block. I don't think this dark oak is ever going to grow. Let's see. Because there's a... Here, let me see. Let's see what happens. Ah, okay. I see what's happening. Okay, I got it. I do technically need to move the gantry one more over. So basically, because there's a split second where it becomes a physical thing, and the saws are destroying the saplings that it's placing. That's why. I don't know why it's doing it on this side though. Should not be. It shouldn't be placing anything here. This one should be good. I will fix it later. For now, I have got to go ahead and I've got to do some stuff. That was not supposed to take 2 hours. That took me 2 hours to figure out. It's very sad, but everything's going now. It's awesome. I'm just going to let this run for a good while. And while this runs, we're going to go ahead and we're going to actually do some detailing around here. We got a bunch of empty space that needs to be filled. I need to fix these lanterns. I hate them. We're going to fix them up. So let's go ahead and go into the last time lapse of today. And hopefully this thing doesn't break while I do this. That was not an invitation. Continue working. Anyway, time lapse time. Just like that, it is all complete. I am so happy with how this build has turned out. This has been one of the biggest things I think I've ever done in a single build ever in Minecraft. We go ahead here and I swapped out all of those stone posts for these spruce posts instead, which are super nice. I actually like these a lot. I also like how it goes all the way up, leading straight on into the compound. There are a couple little things here and there that I do need to do, but I'm going to do that in between episodes. This has been going very nicely. All of our acacia is filled up. All of our birch is now filled up as well. Still have lots of saplings getting thrown off into the side, but that's okay. How's this doing for storage? It's kind of running out. Did I just break it? Okay, I was scared there. Hopefully the saplings are being held somewhere else. Yeah, I think that might be it. I think it's just placing them over there and then dragging them all the way back. So I just have to fix that. Make it just 1 block longer, so I'll do that in between episodes. Have this nice little chopping yard here, which I quite like. I added a cutting board here, and then we just stuck our axe in it, so that looks pretty nice. It feels a little bigger, but that's okay. Then we come over here, we of course have our strip building. We got more of those fence posts. Got a bunch of piles of logs all over the place with the campfires all burned out. Go ahead and signify as if we're putting logs everywhere. Be cool if we had campfires that had, like, you know, cherry wood. It changed depending on which log type we use. That's alright. If we head on in here, how much wood have we got after just a few minutes? That was like 15-20 minutes. Look at that. We have 1,000 sticks already, 1,000 cherry logs. Oh, this is working amazingly. This is great. I may eventually go ahead and just burn like the acacia blossom, acorns, and tea leaves, and maybe the apples as well, as we don't really need those. But for now, I'll keep storing them. Spruce is the one thing I need the most of, and that is the one I have the least of. Come on. Come on, farm. You can do better than that. Anyway, no! Don't run into my farm, you're gonna break everything. Showed up right at the end. Do you have anything cool? Working. I don't know what that is. I don't want you breaking anything, so you're gonna die. I just got this working. I'm not having him go in here and mess it all up somehow. Don't you just love the smell of freshly chopped wood in the morning? We are back in our Create Forever world in our wood farming compound, which we finished in the previous episode. Well, mostly finished. That small problem aside, we are leaving this area for today as we are building our first train. That's right, it's time for us to level up and get a train moving. I love this area a lot. I'm very proud of how it turned out. It has also already given me a good amount of wood. I've only been standing here for a little while and we already have all of this in our storage. Also, my mouse is doing some weird things. Not sure if that's showing up in the recording, but it's glitching out. That's weird. As of right now, though, the only way to get here is by waystone, which is boring and easy and also efficient. But we don't want efficiency here. We want cool aesthetics and needlessly long journeys to get to places. We do have quite a lot of resources though to grab before we can officially start, so let's head on back to our home and get started. I actually need some of this spruce wood first off before we leave. Just 1 second. Home sweet home. I also had a little visitor in between episodes. I actually had a couple of visitors. I got 2 of them here. Although I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with them, as you can see, they kind of suck. Like a lot. But who knows, maybe I'll use them for, ooh, actually, You may be my train conductor. We may do that. That may be cool. I've also been letting our iron farm run, as you can see here. That's not right. You're not supposed to be in there. Every now and then, this thing fails. It's very weird. Anyway, as you can see here, we've got a good chunk of iron nuggets. But here is the disappointing and kind of frustrating thing. This isn't even, I think, a quarter of the amount of iron I need to get us from here all the way over to our wood farm. And that's just one track. I still have to do all the other tracks, like down to here and all the way up to here. You know, all the way up to here. We're gonna have to upgrade this pretty soon here, as this is not cutting it for us anymore. But today is just building the train. The train isn't gonna go anywhere, but we'll have a train. And that is what is important. I do have some very sad, very disheartening news though. I have unfortunately had to remove steam and rails. I know, it's so frustrating. It was not working. I kept trying to design a train in creative to test it out, but no matter what size of train it was, whether it was a full train or just a simple like 2-block train with just the controls on it, the second I would try to move it, the game would just crash. So unfortunately I don't have steam and rails anymore, so we don't have any of the fancy stuff like any of the boilers or the smokestacks or any of the different rail types, which actually really does suck, as I really wanted those phantom rails. Those were something that I was planning on using. Hopefully by the time we get to those projects in the future, I can use a different version of steam and rails and hopefully it will work, hopefully. But we'll have to wait and see on that one. We still can make a pretty decent train though, so all is not lost. It just sucks that I don't have as many blocks and things at my disposal that I could actually use to build said train. That being said, I have prepped a couple things, including a little lave farm. Yep, that's the right word. A little lave farm. Yep, I'm gonna roll with it. Forget it. We have a little lave farm down here, which we're going to go ahead and use to make ourselves some sturdy sheets, as we need those. That's not how you spell it. We need those for quite literally everything here. And so to get that, what you need to do is this right here. You need a lava spout where you need to put lava onto powdered obsidian, and then you just press it twice, which we're going to go ahead and set up right here. I just need to get a couple of presses, and I also need to get my obsidian. I did get some earlier on. 21 will hopefully be enough. Go ahead, just put that in there. That'll crush on down. It's the first time we're using our crushing wheel. I think this might actually be the first time I'm using these crushing wheels. Takes forever. Okay, well, we'll go do something else then. Let's go ahead and let's get a spout. This is actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. There we go. So we have a spout now, which I don't think actually requires power. I can just go ahead and just put buckets of lava into there and it will work, which is all I really need for this setup. I'm also going to go ahead and grab our wrench and remove all these, as we don't need them right now. We will need them in a second though. We go ahead now and get a couple of metal presses. Go. Oh, nope, I put that in the wrong place. So we want to put our metal presses right there. Well, technically that can actually go there. Let's see how much. Ooh, wow. Okay, that is a lot. Let's keep that going as well. And let's go down here and just grab our lava. I'm pretty sure I can just put it right in. Hopefully I can. Let's see. You gonna work? Nope. You work? Nope. Okay, I actually have to pump it in. I didn't think about that part. Fortunately, I do actually have some tanks outside. I would just have to pipe it in to here. Nope, I just set myself on fire. Okay, well, I'm done giving that up. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, look at that. I haven't seen that before. Okay, you can stop now. I'm good. Do I really need to run down to the... Thank you. How do I get this into here? Yes, okay. So if I just put an item drain on top, I can go ahead and I can just dump the lava buckets in there. Okay, so we need to get one of those. This is not the most efficient thing in the world, but this should work, right? Is that going in? Not going in. Uh-oh. How do I get it into the tank? Do I need to pump it in too? Yep. Everything needs a pump. Fine. I will set something up and then I will cut back to when I have actually figured it all out. Oh my god, it's working! There we go. That took a little bit of effort, but here we go. You can see here, it's going through. I have some manual stuff in there, but there we go. It goes ahead, it spurts the lava, crushes them. I want to actually fully see it, but it is technically working. I think if I can figure this out. I got this. Oh, I think I got it. Oh, there it goes. There we go. It's a little slow, but it's okay. It's getting there. That's what matters. Look at it go. And I'm out of lava. Well, that's okay. That is already, what is that? Gonna be 10 sturdy sheets already. That's not bad. Plus, oh my god, look at this. Wow, this thing is very efficient. I thought I was gonna need way more obsidian than this, but that is, I think, definitely gonna be enough. I do need to go ahead and put in a little bit more lava once this goes ahead and fills up more. But that is a start, at least. So yeah, there we go. I just have some piping all the way around. It's fine. It doesn't look too bad, to be honest. And plus, it's only temporary for when we need the sturdy sheets. And then, of course, I just drain it all into here manually, as this power is already overstressed, and I can't be bothered to take power all the way out here. It's fine. Manual work is not going to hurt me. So let's go ahead now and let's get these sheets actually turn into something, which I think I need a deployer. Yep, I need some brass sheets. Oh wait, oh, I don't need a deployer. Okay, let's just get some brass casings then. And here we go. Here it comes. Oh wait, no, I actually need to pick it up. But there we go. We got a bunch of train casings here. Let's go pick this up. I was about to say, where's my quest completed? I know there's a quest for this, and that is 10 train casings all ready to go. I only need 7 for the bogies, but I do need 1 for the train station itself. So that's 1. And then I'll also need, I don't think I'm going to make the train doors. I think I want to use brass instead. And then I'll also need 1 for the train controls, which means I need a precision mechanism, which is this stuff. I also actually need to make a track too. That's also another thing we need. I think I kind of skipped a few steps. I'm going all over the place here. There's a lot of things to do, alright? So next up, let's do some rails, shall we? Let's go ahead and let's reconfigure this again. I think if I don't have any lava in here, it shouldn't mess up. Actually, nope, I need both of those there. Let's go ahead and we search up track. Yep. Oh no, I only need 1 press and 2 deployers. Head, let's put you, and right here. Put half of you in there, half of you in there. There we go. And we just now need to wait for our stone to smelt up. It shouldn't take too long. There we go. This should be a good start. So if we just put in some stone slabs, that should go through. 1 iron nugget, 2 iron nugget, and smack it. We've got our first train track. We need hundreds upon thousands of these things. We actually need double the amount of track, as I don't just need 1 track going here, I also need a second track running right along beside it, coming back, so that we can have a full loop and also have trains going in different directions all at the same time. So I need double the amount of train tracks you would think I need. For now, for today, we only need enough to just cover basically this section here. That's about how long our train should be, and then that'll be it. And then I'll just farm up a bunch of stuff so we can actually get a trek going all the way over to our log farm. And that's just the beginning. Other things are so much further away, but it's okay. We will get there eventually. Here we go. That is all of the stone I have for now. I think this should be good enough for today. Let's go ahead and just take this out. Ooh, more rewards. What we got today? Just more experience. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and let's remove these filters and let's take all of these out. And what we want to do now is we're going to try to make a precision mechanism in the first try. Let's see if we can do it. Small cog, big cog, iron nugget. Okay, see if this will work. All right. 1. I know it is possible for it to fail. Hopefully it doesn't. Come on, work on the first try. My first ever precision mechanism. Be nice to me. This is the last one. Oh no. Oh wait, I think it's, no, I have to get more now. Come on, it was right there. I don't know what the odds are of this thing failing, but I'm not shocked that it failed on me my first try. I would have actually been shocked if it did go all the way through. Come on, you can do it. Oh my god, yes, there we go. Our first precision mechanism, look at us go. We're getting all the quest today. Complex curiosities. Yep. And let's make a lever, and then we just want to put a lever, train casing, and precision mechanism. There we go. We got our train controls. We head down here, just grab ourselves 4 more pieces of iron. Every time I use iron right now, I die a little inside because I know it could be going towards a rail. Make our compass, and then give it another train casing. We get ourselves 2 train stations. So this is the main stuff we're going to need. I still do need a lot of other things to make the actual train, but I'll go ahead and I'll get that off camera, as most of it is just crafting and mining and simple, normal stuff that you've all seen 100 times before. But let's go ahead and let's build ourselves a train, shall we? Items have been acquired. It took quite a little bit of time. I needed a lot of brass sheets as well as some blackstone. Fortunately, I was able to haunt cobblestone and turn that into blackstone, which is super handy. I needed a lot of brass. I think I ended up using almost 300 pieces of brass for the doors, the flywheels, the brass sheet blocks. Also, these external fuel tanks from Create Tank Defenses are also incredibly expensive as well. But I was able to go ahead and get everything all squared away here. Next up is clearing out this upper area. Up here is, of course, where our first city is going to be. It's also going to be where we will build our first official train station. But I've got to go ahead and clear out all of this stuff, especially all these trees, which thankfully I don't need anymore. So we can go ahead and just start clearing these all out. Get a real sense of what the land looks like here underneath all of the shrubbery and everything. So let's do a quick little time lapse of me just removing absolutely everything around here. Get a nice clean blank slate. Area has been cleared, at least enough area for today. I do still need to add the second track. It's going to go right over here, but for today, for right now, I just need a single track. So let's go ahead, let's grab our station, our controls, train casings, and I'll grab all the other stuff here in a second. Let's put the train station right here, and then we just go ahead and right click it and hit create new train, and as you can see, the track will go ahead and highlight blue right there. And if we just take a train casing and put it right there, we got ourselves a bogie, and all of the track behind it also turns blue, so we can add more bogies where we need. I'll put the other one about right there, and if we also just go ahead and right click it, we can go ahead and change it to a large bogie, just like that. And this will be the front of our train. Let's go ahead and let's get some blocks. Actually, I'll probably sleep. So how do we want to start this? I think I want to start with a slope first off. Just right here, upside down like this. This way we can actually still see the wheels. And then I want to grab our block of industrial iron, put that right there, and we want to take some polished deep slate stairs and just add them like this. And I need another one on this side right there. As you can see, on each side of the bogie, you got glue on either side, so that automatically goes ahead and connects. Grab our headlights and put them right on front, as well as our pilot right there. This is the first ever train I've ever attempted to build in either modded or vanilla, as I never really knew what to build. Another layer of industrial iron, another block right here. I'll grab our chutes as they look technological, kind of. Well, not really technological, but you know what I mean. Yep, there we go, just like that. A couple of stairs as we want to kind of lower everything down to this level as we go up. Also grab our slabs. Copycat layers. I just want to go 1, 2, 3. Yep. While I'm down here, go ahead and grab our andesite ladders and just put them on like this. So we can actually get up onto this thing. Here we go. This should be the front all completed. Let's go ahead. Let's head back here onto the cab. And this is where all of our copycat panels are going to come in. If we come down here and I just place one like this and one like this way we get the full space of the cab while not taking up too much space outside. The front, we're just going to use regular blocks for right here, although this, I think, is where our train controls are going to go. The train controls right there. I'll grab ourselves a couple of glass panes so we can actually see. Then we want to put another copycat. Nope. And of course I fell all the way down. And if we come right out here, we want to do the front part. This is where these external fuel tanks are going to come in. I think if I put them on this level. Yep, that looks right. There we go. We have a nice sort of rounded shape. If we didn't have these, I could technically just use grindstones. Those would also be a good use. I'm going to put an orange placard on there just because it looks fancy. Why not? Now comes the detail-y bits that were kind of difficult for me to figure out just exactly how it is I wanted to do them, because you want to... It's very busy on trains, at least all the details and everything. Kind of difficult for me to really figure out how it was I wanted to do it. If we go ahead and we add these copycat shafts all the way along, add a little bit of detail, and this is where our brass sheet blocks come in. I'm going to use them on these to add a nice little bit of gold into here. That way it ties in nicely with the bogies as well as some of the other details that will be coming on in a second. And we want to grab our metal brackets and just... No! There we go, so that's actually connected onto it. We don't want to make sure we're duplicating everything off to either side, and we have these little gaps here. I'll show you what we're doing with that in a second. I should show you right now. This is where we're going to go ahead and we're going to put the flywheels. I want to put them right here and of course right here. So these actually look like, you know, actual proper massive train wheels. Of course they don't actually move, so it will look a little weird when it's actually going through, but when it's sit still like this, I quite like this. Also, this you would obviously not work at all, but I actually quite like how this little detail comes in, so I'm leaving it like that. Of course it's also technically colliding with the actual bogie, but that's not important. This is Minecraft, we don't worry about physics here. Anyway, let's go ahead and I want to use black stone for the bottom here, like that, and then I want to use layered crimsite for the actual cabin. That is actually wrong, that is supposed to be glass. Actually starting to look a little bit like a train. If we come down here, you can kind of see it. It's getting there, we're getting there. I want to add a nice little tiny bit of detail by adding just one single slice layer right along here, just to add a nice little red highlight underneath. Also, it kind of rounds out the cabin a little bit nicer. Just like that. Head on up here, we want to go ahead and put some copycat slopes, just like this. We don't want a flat roof. Does our campfire because we no longer have the smokestacks. I know, it's very, very disappointing. Go ahead, let's grab ourselves some more copycat panels, and we'll add some blocks of industrial iron. So I'm working with what I've got here, and it doesn't look too bad overall, I think. Now comes the interesting part of the detail. I want to add in some copycat slices right here. 3, 2, and then 3, and we want to copy this pattern all the way around the cab. There we go, just like that, and we want to take more of our brass sheet block, fill this in, and it kind of makes a nice little overhang over these, or over our cab. And it also kind of looks like a crown a little bit. There we go, looking good so far. I'm actually quite happy with how this is turning out. Again, this isn't the first time I've ever attempted to build a train, so don't be mean. Steam whistle. We want to just put a fluid tank, 2 fluid tanks, just like that, right on here, just like this. I can't set it off right now, but once we go ahead and we get this thing going, we'll be able to go ahead and blow that whistle. Final 2 details, we want to put these black valve handles on the back here, as they kind of look like little bumpers, or is that what they're called? Sure, we're going to call them bumpers. I don't think that's right. And we want to just go ahead and just throw a quick lantern right in here. I could probably add a few other things. I might actually add some other things in here. Actually, I am missing one less thing, and that is an actual seat for our driver. As I won't be driving this, I will have something driving this, either one of the skeleton horses or maybe something else. Who knows? But that is, I believe, our cab finished. That's the first thing done. Now on to the next thing. I'll put another car right here. This is going to be our coal car. We want to just put a chute on either side, and then I want to put this chute, this chute, this chute, and this chute. As this adds a nice sort of angled look to it. I want to actually put in some slabs right on this. Kind of takes away from it a little bit, but I actually kind of need to do that so I can actually put these onto either side. And then back with our panels, of course we want to go ahead and just block this all off so we can actually, well, keep our coal inside. This one, again, I want to go with the polished black stone as it looks really nice. I actually really like it. I'm probably going to use this on almost every single train we use. It fits so nicely with trains for some reason, in my head anyway. And then we just want to go ahead in here. We want to add a barrel so we can actually store coal in here, as if you put coal on the train, it will actually consume it as fuel and it'll actually go faster. Why must you ruin everything? There we go, nice simple little coal car, all done and completed right there. Now let's move on to our passenger trains. This will be where I'll actually be sitting whenever I go ahead and take these trains off to wherever we need to go. I think this should be a good length for one car. Now I want to go ahead and swap out for dark oak. Outside I want more of this polished cut deep slate, as I'll have little outside walkways for people to go ahead and stand on if they want to. So we just go ahead and just take our andesite catwalk railing just like that, nothing too fancy. That, and then we want to put polished blackstone on either side, blocks, not the slabs, which is what we are going to be doing on the next one, is the slabs. Now for some reason, when I place it like that, it places it that way, and I don't know why. Go, we want to go too high on these panels and just bring them all the way around. Not on the corners though, as I want to again add that little bit of depth. We want to take our vertical spruce planks and put them just like this. And for the actual doors, oh come on, every time. I'll add the doors afterwards then if you're gonna place it like that. Let's go ahead and let's fill in these areas here. I want to make this one glass, this one glass, and this one glass. That, and then I actually have to get up on top, as I want to use stripped spruce, but I want to make sure that we're facing the right way, so we need to go every other one. That, and then we can go ahead and do this. Thankfully these ones will actually connect properly like that, and then on the opposite ones I want to put the vertical spruce planks, put in all the doors as well properly, just like that, looking good. It's starting to get somewhere. And then I want to go ahead and do that same detail that we used before with the slices on the bottom, just to give it a nice little red outline, although right here I'm actually going to increase those a bit. And right here, just so it doesn't look too weird. I'm doing this so that when we put the platform, I won't fall down in between. That's a nice little trim to the bottom. It's very nice. I very much like these copycat blocks so much. They're definitely my favorite part of this mod pack. Go ahead, I need to re-add this lantern that I broke. And while I'm down here, let's go ahead and let's add in these valves. It's also important to note that you can only actually have 2 bogies per cart. You need to have a space in between if you want to have 3. So like this, so make sure you have a little gap in between, otherwise it is not going to work. It doesn't like it if there are 3 bogies attached. Ahead, put 2 right there, and then let's go ahead and do the roof. It's going to be this cut crimsite slab, and then a cut crimsite block right down the middle, once again to add it that nice little bit of height right there, just like that. And I don't think I have anywhere near enough copycat slices. I thought I had enough. As we're going to go ahead and we're going to copy that little detail that we had on that one around this cart now. And there we have it. There is the exterior of our first passenger cabin. Head on inside and actually do the interior. As you can see here, so the platform will be right here, and I can't actually fall through here because this is just wide enough that I won't. Okay, never mind. I found a flaw in the system. So long as I don't try to fall through it, I will not fall through it. There we go. Just to add a nice little bit of detail, I'm actually going to add some upside down stairs to here. And then some slabs right in the middle. Just add a nice little bit of curvature. Lots of curves in this, a lot of made up curves. I want to add a couple lanterns so we can actually see. Not right there, right here. One chair right there, one chair right here, one chair right here, one chair right here. And I would put the big fancy chairs right here, but if I put them here, they actually cut through the door, and I don't want to do that, so we'll just put the normal red seats over here, just like this, and some wall-mounted tables like that, and I'll put maybe a mug here, maybe a couple blue cups right here, and a yellow cup right there. Why not? Even though that's not yellow, that is mainly blue, but we're not going to talk about it. Nice and done. Now we're just going to go ahead and do this a second time right behind this. But you just watch me go ahead and make one, so I won't make you watch me make the second one. Instead, we'll just go into a time lapse, and I will bring you all back once we are fully done this. Actually, I still need to add the doors onto this. Forgot to do that. There we go, and there we go, as I do want doors on this cabin. Do not want it open. Just like that. There we go. Now that's done. Now the passenger train. Time lapse time. Here we go. Passenger train completed. There we go. Everything is all said and done except for the most tedious part. The gluing part. I now have to go ahead and glue everything together, make sure that I don't accidentally glue the different carriages together. This is going to take me quite a bit. I made a second super glue, as I'm definitely going to need it, but let's go ahead and hopefully... There's going to be some things that I'm probably going to miss, but hopefully not too much. We just go up like this. This should get most of the train. Most of it. Go ahead, glue that onto there. Not using as much glue as I thought I would be. Maybe I won't actually need a second one. Here we go. We just want to go probably up like that. That'll be most of the train all glued together. Okay. Fingers crossed I have done this correctly and I haven't lost anything. Well, missed anything. Let's go ahead, let's see. We just go over to our train station. Assemble train. Okay, it disappeared for a second. I was a little concerned. Everything's looking good. Go ahead, we just sit right here, right click this, hit F5. We'll go backwards because we can't really go forwards. Let's just see. I don't think I have left anything behind. I think I got it all. Wow, actually, that is great. I'm shocked I got it all in one go. But look at us, we have a train and we have so many places to go. Look at us go. And into the line, right there. But there we go, we got our first train, and in the next episode we'll go ahead and we'll actually make it so that we can actually bring this train somewhere. But this looks absolutely awesome. I'm so happy with this. I'm also glad that the campfire smoke at least works. So. Yay! There we go! We got our first steam train. Oh, it's so good. I really wish I could go ahead and take it somewhere, but we do not have anywhere near enough tracks. I could add a little bit more tracks, but that'll be in the next episode. I'll also be making a second train in the next episode with rollers, so I can go ahead and actually replace all of the ground underneath with coarse dirt all the way off to our wood farm. I'm very proud of this. For my first attempt at a train, this is not bad. I am very, very happy with this. This is solid. This is a solid train. I did good. Good job, me. That is gonna do it for this episode here. We officially have a train, and that is a very, very important tool in the Create mod. Of course, this one can't actually bring any items over. I don't have any portable storage interfaces on them, but it will get me from A to B in a very exciting and comfortable way. None of this waystone, teleportation, instant efficiency stuff. No, forget that. We don't want that here. We want trains. If you all did enjoy this episode and enjoyed our very first train build, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as I would greatly appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye!